Good times.
Monday, it's a Monday.
I forgot that song is so short. I apologize.
Maybe because it's in a foreign language too.
Yeah.
Hey,
I memorized every word of it. By the way, that was Arabic. A really good song. It's called Casa, by the way, by
we're doing Arabic songs now? Like, wow.
I wanted to do an Arabic song, and there's a French version of that one too, and I just choose the Arabic one because I think it sounds a little bit nicer. Yeah, I mean, if we're doing Christmas song per hour, can I do an Arabic song per hour? Jeez, what place is...
wow. Why are we doing an Arabic song, Juan?
It's a good song.
Oh, really?
You're so cheese. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is 6:05 on this Monday morning. I hope you guys had a good weekend. You're listening to Magic 89.9. The show is called Good Times, and that's what we try to achieve. We have 3 hours to prove it to you, and we have 3 hours to fail at it as well. But 863-1089 is our phone number. If you want to call us, get yourself on the show. We have Bam here today. We should have Alex here today. We have Mara here today. We have Kay here today. It is going to be everybody. It's a whole lineup, but they're going to be coming in different parts. So I don't know what times people are coming in. It is kind of just based on their consciousness.
It's a tag team situation. It normally is.
Yeah. So it'll be Sam and I for now. My predictive order is going to be Alex, Bam, Kay, Mara.
It's a toss-up, yeah. It's a toss-up with the two girls.
That's where I'm going with them.
But the thing is, they're actually coming in studio, the girls, today.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
They're coming in studio?
Yes.
Ooh, that changes everything.
Wait, did I misunderstand this? I thought that's what they meant.
I didn't get that vibe at all. But they did say it in Arabic, so I do have no idea if that's what really happened. Okay, so what's your order? Okay, what's your order of appearance? This is kind of a credits in a movie, right? Where it says starring in order of appearance. I'm going Alex,
yes,
Bam. I'm going Alex, Bam, Kay, Mara.
I am going Alex, yes, because he is joining us from Australia, and it's not super early morning, right? Yeah.
Correct. They're up 2 hours, I think.
Correct. And then Sen, because he's usually here around 7.
Yeah, Senator Bam's here always.
It's the girls, man.
Girls are the unreliables.
Because Kay said she was out late. So, there's
yeah, but Mara is naturally early. Mara texted around 3 a.m., 2 a.m.
Oh
Manila
my gosh,
time.
was it 3 a.m.?
Something, I don't know, because I'm in a different time zone. You guys are on a different day that I'm in, but I think she was
that's
around 2 a.m. So I'm putting Mara coming into the rear.
Or not at all.
Mara, if that's Mara, that's that's so punny for Mara to go coming in from the rear. But yeah, I think that's the lineup that we're going with today. It should be a lot of fun. Hi to all the people streaming us on playback.tv/goodtimes. Again, if you want to watch us on video, you can interact with other listeners. It's kind of a much better experience. We know if you're in Manila, you're probably listening to us on the radio, but if you're in different countries, different provinces, all that stuff, different emirates, you can...
something we learned over the weekend.
So we're going to do that.
I like it.
If you're in a different emirate, you can also definitely stream us. Again, playback.tv/goodtimes. All right, let's get another song going because I was not prepared at all for that to end that briefly. Until 9 o'clock, as I said... Show's called Good Times. That's Samo in studio. My name is Mo, Magic 89.9.
You trace your steps. Good times.
Oh, it's Maggie there. At 6:12 on this Monday morning. The song's called In the Living Room, and we are not there. I mean, we're in offices, living rooms, hotel rooms. We're spread out all around the world here today for the show, and we'll prove that to you in just a little bit. Somebody's asked, yes, is Senator Bam on the show today? He is on the show. It is a Monday. And I don't know. I know we talk a lot of politics because obviously he is a politician.
Mm-hmm.
And he is our resource when it comes to government. I mean, what is there another show that's not AM that has a legit resource person as good as Bam is here for us? But we can all, I kind of enjoy the Sexy Star game we had last time he was here, and maybe we should throw in a little bit more of that kind of just casual chat with him. Yes?
Yeah, I think medyo kota na last time he was here. Right?
Sa politics.
I mean, we got like a little deep into it, so which is what we wanted.
Wait, yeah, it is the point, but maybe it doesn't have to dominate the entire thing, especially if it's U.S. politics. Who cares about the Americans? Sorry, Americans. Listening to especially hey, I'm there with you guys. Right? I'm there with you guys. 863-104899 is our phone number. Again, if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. We're going to be here till 9 o'clock. We have to take a break because we have that 15 not top of the hour, but 15th of the hour break coming up here. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
So I saw the nominees for Song of the Year, the Grammy nominees for Song of the Year. It's this song right here, Birds of a Feather. Please, please, please. By Sabrina Carpenter, which is another OST for us here. Good Luck, Babe.
Oh my gosh, all your favorite songs.
All the jams, man. They're all nominated for Song of the Year. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, a bar song, Tipsy. Don't know that one. Texas Hold'em, which I did not like at all. Fortnite, Taylor Swift, Post Malone. Not my favorite song of the album, but like that song a lot. Die With a Smile, Gaga, and Bruno Mars. So yes, the songs that we have, I think we said this a couple of weeks ago, the Song of the Year for me was either Please, Please, Please or Birds of a Feather. Well, they are going up against each other. Then Wagaho was kind of like a later entry.
We're calling it Wagaho now.
Yeah, Wagaho is a little bit later of an entry on our show, but definitely one that gets a daily daily publicity on us. But yeah, those are to me it's really down to those three songs. Gosh. Though I could see Kendrick pulling it off.
Which one is the Kendrick song again?
Not Like Us.
Do we play this?
No, we
right,
don't.
that's what I thought.
I mean, I guess we could have. I mean, I played it in my car all the time. Why did you play it
here?
I don't know. It's one of those things where you play it on the car and you're like, yeah, no, I could rock out to this. Probably not going to play this on the radio, though.
You don't like it that much then? Because I think that's your gauge.
Like 6 minutes. No, I do like it. I mean, I like it a lot. It's just, I don't know, just one of those things.
No.
Yeah, it's full of curse words. Thank you, Brian. It's a diss track. So,
okay.
Listen, we've
Never
played it. When it first came out, we played it. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I hear it too much. But all those other ones we hear a lot as well.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm okay.
Don't play the curse song. No, don't.
All right, there's a little feedback going on here. Let's fix that. All right, welcome to the show again, everyone. It is 6:21. You are listening to Magic 89.9. Sam, you were telling me off air that you want to get your eyebrows microbladed.
I think I'd like to, but I don't know. I'm apprehensive.
Why? First of all, explain to us non-eyebrow people what microblading is. Is this like the tattoo?
Something like that, but it's not as permanent. It's supposed to fade at some point. Yep. And I think that's my issue with it because I see some microblading jobs where it looks like it's faded, I suppose, and it's not a good look. But I think
that's on like old people, right? Like old people do that. The fading.
What do you mean?
Alam ko yung para sa mga lola to, no? Yung mga, di ba, parang they do that.
And I think the microblading, it might be like parang ano na. This is not even like the current technology anymore. I mean, there are so many like new things coming out, and I see like stuff on Instagram and it looks really good, and I don't know. I need an update on this, and should I go for it or not?
Yeah, go for it, Sam. I mean, man, you're inspired right now. You're in love. You want to probably just kind of be a little sexier because of it.
It's not. No, it's a convenience thing. Like I'm in this little funk now where I can't seem to do one brow like the other. So one is always going to be darker or something like that, and it takes so much time, and I'm just so over it.
So how long have you been messing with this idea?
A day.
Oh, okay. All right. So let it marinate a little bit, and then maybe you'll kind of just decide on it. It's not a bucket list thing, but the thing is, if you try it out and you bomb, that it's there for a couple of years.
That's the thing.
Right. Yeah. You can always cover over it.
Oh my gosh! Then that's the point. Like I don't want to have to cover over it anymore. Like I just want to wake up and go.
Exactly, but if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then you'll just have to do what you're doing now anyway. So you might as well. Why do we have calls for this? 863-10899. This is not a conversation. I do have a conversation based off of this. So in a second. Good morning. Hello. Who's this?
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Hey.
So my wife
what are you gonna?
I know it's a guy.
What are you gonna do about this story?
Yeah.
I love it.
Nothing. My wife said is at first I was a bit apprehensive when my wife is asking kung gusto niya mag-microblading din sa kilay. Pero ngayon, we're in a hurry. And then, tag ito, hindi niya na kailangan magkilay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yun.
And like the kilay is so important, for your face. Like it's gonna frame your whole face and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Tapos yung sabi ng wife ko, if it fades, pwede mo naman siyang ipa-retouch. Ayan.
Mhm. So I'm just gonna forever have to retouch.
Yes.
Not really. Ilang months bago ka magpa-retouch, ma?
I love it.
Ma 1 year daw. And today is her birthday.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday!
happy birthday, Ma.
What's your wife's name? What's your wife's name?
Again, sorry?
What is your wife's name?
Jeneline.
Happy
Jenna.
birthday, Jenilyn.
I love the 1111 though. That's kind of cool. I'm sure she dug that ever since, especially when it was 2011.
Yeah.
And that's the only time she's going to ever have that in her life. So that 1111 was big. I hope she was with you, or at least maybe an ex-boyfriend when she celebrated that moment. So rock on, brother. Love you, man. Love you guys.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Here's what I want to ask you. I mean, if you never get it, there's a lot of things that we say we want to get done that we never will get done. I'm sure the list is long. Callers, please don't call about the eyebrows anymore. We're good. Just looking at like the phone's going off. Here's the question I want to ask. Do any of you guys have a bucket list item that you know you will never get done?
Aww.
And now the bucket list itself is kind of rather negative. It's do this before you die. But because we kind of loosely use it now as something we want to do eventually, it's not, we don't actually use it in the community standard now is not use it as before you die thing. It's okay, I'll get to that one day. So on your bucket list, is there something there that you know it's never going to happen, but it's on the list, which is kind of a nuisance entry, like a nuisance candidate for a Senate slate? It's never going to get done. 8631-0899. I'd like to hear what's on your bucket list that will never get done. Good morning. Who's this?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Hi. I just want to share about the topic on the microblading.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, so I think you have to go for it, but you
Okay.
have to look for someone who can do it really well.
Mm-hmm.
I had it about 5 or 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Can I name the one who did my microblading?
Because you love them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, go. Anybody, by the way, FYI, if you guys want to name drop a business, you can name drop competitive radio stations. We don't care. You could be like, hey, I love you guys, and I also love this other. Everybody just say it. None of us get offended about anything.
But
Don't
you're
worry
going to
about
drop this because you like this place.
Oh,
it.
yes.
You can
yes.
drop it
Okay,
if it
go.
sucks, just to remind people
Okay,
not
so-
to go. We don't care.
Okay, so I had my eyebrows done by Momoy Supe.
Is this a person?
So, I had
Not the tattoo lady.
he has a shop at Greenbelt, but Greenbelt is under renovation at the moment. So I think he has
Okay.
another shop at Alabang. So, but anyway,
Far.
so I had my eyebrows were really like very thin. So
Yeah.
after I gave birth, I didn't want to have my eyebrows. I didn't want to have it done every day when I wake up.
Yeah.
So I had it done around 2019. So after a year I had it retouched. So about around 2019. But I didn't have any time anymore to go back to have it done. But it has well faded a little, but it's not really like it doesn't look gross or it doesn't look awkward.
Okay.
And it's really nice and it's still very, very nice. So
Great.
the key
Okay,
there
influencer.
for that is for
Okay,
you
love.
to
Thank you.
look for a nice one to do it for you.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Appreciate
Bye.
it. Thank you.
I told you not to call about this because nobody cares.
I do. But I'm still,
Ugh. That was rough.
no, I think the key is really finding someone who does it very well. It is not $100K. Who charges this much? That's nuts.
We're You get it for free, Sam. You're a celebrity. You'll get it for free. The stuff is free. Okay, for you. So don't worry about it. 86310899 is our phone number. My question is very clear. What is on your bucket list that you will never get done? Sam, do you have an answer for this?
I don't have a bucket list. Is that weird?
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, you must have something related to that, like a list of things you want to do.
Because I live in the moment.
Oh, really? Are you?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be like a destination that I want to go to.
Oh,
You know, you
okay.
went to Bhutan.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list. I don't think I'll ever do that. And
Why
I'm really
not?
happy that you went. I'm really happy that you went to Bhutan because I told you to go to Bhutan.
Yes, I
and
was
you,
influenced. Yeah.
You took my lady. That's how you become an influencer. Another little story about your thing. I told Sam, hey, you should go to Bhutan. She was like, done. She booked a flight, and it's kind of a hard country to go to. It's not just like an open border where you can just get in, and you have to kind of apply and have a special itinerary and all of that stuff because they try to regulate how many people actually enter their country, and you actually did it. That's something I want to do. I mean, I told you to do it, and you did it, and I don't think I will ever do it.
Why not? I mean, you're so big on travel.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
That's odd.
There's so many other places to go. Yet I want to go. And there's so many others. Antarctica is probably another answer for me. I really want to go there. And every time I see my friends who go there and all of that, I'm like, man, they're so lucky they went to Antarctica. And this is a place that I have loved since a child. Like I have a map of it in my room. And, you know, I love maps and all that. So I have it kind of scattered all over the room and just kind of sit there to watch people I know go to Antarctica and I don't go actually hurts me. But I also don't think I'll ever make it.
What?
Yeah.
No, you should go to all these places.
You know what it is? I'm single. Shoot. Freaking going to Antarctica
Are you?
next year. Yes. And I'm going to go to Antarctica.
That's not what I
next
heard.
year.
Oh.
Good morning. Calls. Here we go. Bucket. Never get it done.
Hi.
Good morning. Hi, who's this? Here's my bucket list. Everybody who calls the show is not on a speakerphone. That's never going to happen.
I
You already knew I was going to hang up on him, so there we go. Next caller.
call us
Good morning.
back, please.
Oh, did we lose everybody? Okay, everybody
here,
calls back.
here.
Here we go. Morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yep. Yeah, this is Ren.
Hi, Ren.
Hey, Ren.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, about the bucket list.
Yeah.
Maybe siguro to have a date with Dua Lipa.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure in my lifetime.
I'll probably go to Antarctica 6 times. I'll probably live in Antarctica for 10 years before you get a date with Dua Lipa. Dua's, by the way, in the country this weekend, right?
Yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
be here, right?
Yeah, she texted me. I thought she said she was going to be there in like a
Right.
few days or something.
Oh, but
yeah,
I mean, you guys did that interview and stuff. Like, you guys could be buddies.
Yeah, and when she saw me, she's like, "Hey, well, nice seeing you again. Love you." I'm like, "Oh, cool, Dua. Thanks. Have a good
All
day."
right,
That's our
Thank
bucket list.
you.
Bye.
Good time. Bye bye.
I'm talking about non-delusional answers. Next call.
Correct. Yeah.
Morning. Like realistic, you're just not going to do it though. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mo.
Hey.
Uh,
Sam's right there.
Sam.
Sam's right there.
hi, Sam, by the way. Sorry.
Thank you, thank you,
bucket
yeah.
list I can do is join a full Ironman.
Dude, me too.
Oh.
Yeah, I love this answer. This is a legit answer for me as well.
Really, Mohan? I
Yeah.
didn't know you had aspirations.
It's okay. Look, I go to the gym every day and I swim every day. I will swim immediately after this show, and every time I'm in the water, and you know, I have underwater headphones, right? So I sit there and I'm kind of like
Wow.
and you know, my playlist is always kind of just slow, calm. I don't
And
do
now
the
Arabic, yes.
loud stuff, and now it's all in Arabic. And when I'm swimming, urinating while I'm swimming, I I always think, you know, I could do an Ironman because the cycling I can do. Like I can do the cycling because I ride so much. It's the running part that's a struggle for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I could do the swimming, I could do the biking, I can't do the running. But every single time, maybe weekly, I think about, man, I should finally really do it.
And the
should really-
swimming too. Like you have to swim in open water.
Yeah, no
Which
worries.
is
The swimming, I'm
different.
fine. I swim every day. We're good. The cycling, I don't want to call it easy because it's such a long ride. It's like 60 miles, like 100 kilometers. but I could do that. It's the freaking running. I can't last 2 songs.
And the fact that you have to do all of it at the same time. I mean, not at the same time, but in one day. Like that's
One freaking day. Like 12 hours of exercising. Forget it.
So
Yeah.
are you doing anything to make this happen?
Actually, I'm training every day. By the way,
you
thank you
are.
for keeping me in training. I always listen to you guys on playback
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank you.
while I bike and run in the morning.
Nice.
Love it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
If you guys,
Thanks.
by the way, you can always download the podcast version of this if you are training in the afternoon or in the evening and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, go do it. If you're training and you're listening to us, go freaking do it. Call us back when it's done. You got this. 8631-0899. What is on your bucket list that you will never get done? Trash says, my bucket list is due to the Camino de Santiago. And Sam's done that too.
That's a good
Sam has
one.
done the Camino. That is how many weeks of walking, Sam? It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Well, it depends. If you're going to do the full thing, it also depends on your pace. But I walk for 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
6 weeks. And you're walking from France to Spain for 6 weeks.
Yep. Then it was good. I was. But but it's such an amazing way to see a country.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Walking from France to Spain is legit.
Yeah.
And it's a poverty walk too, right? You're not staying at 5-star hotels. We're sleeping in the most kind of basic accommodations, yes.
But I mean, I had little pockets of luxury when I felt like I needed a little treat. And these accommodations called albergues, they're not that bad. Really.
Yeah, but you don't get your own room. Like you're sharing it with other people. It's kind of community.
For the most part. Yeah.
Community restroom, community, all of it. Yes?
Yeah. But there's a lot of variety. You can do the medyo snooty accommodations. If you can afford it, it's available.
Okay, got it. But 6 weeks, that's a really long time. It is 6:35 here. Sam, anything? Come on, anything that's on that you want to do that you really feel like it's not going to get done.
Oh my gosh, like maybe write a cookbook?
Okay.
Not going to happen. But
What are you clutching your pearls for?
it's exciting. And I just saw like the Martha documentary on Netflix. She's amazing.
Clutching your pearls. Okay, we got to take a break.
Pearls.
We got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. It's 6:36. You're listening to Good Times here at Magic 89.9. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
It is Taylor Swift with Maroon at 6:41. A couple F-bombs that were dropped there that I was busy. I was on my phone. Sam had a guest in studio.
Brian Stark is here in the booth with me. He's a teacher and there's no classes today, so he's paying us a visit.
Why, is it a holiday or what's
There's a typhoon.
There's a typhoon. So it's like a sick weather. Like, what is it? We have a typhoon? We have a storm?
Yeah, it's not pouring yet or anything, but they've called off the classes already.
Man, that's some long weekend stuff.
Yeah.
That's when the government says, like, okay, it's a Monday. Like, if this were a Wednesday, you guys are in school. I think because it's a Monday, they're like, we'll just give it to them. No.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I am telling you, no country in the world has more holidays than we do.
Is that true?
No,
Like,
I don't.
you-
I have no idea. Like, it feels like it.
You mean because of the typhoon stuff?
No, we have holidays like
The official ones, you mean?
the Mother Mary holidays. That's a holiday. We've got your death holiday, and we do that twice. We've got our heroes holiday. We got like 10 of those. We've got the 2 Muslim holidays. We have got the Christian holidays. We've got so many holidays that, and then we move them around to make them like fit for the weekend. Kind of what we did with Ninoy's Day, right? Kind of moved it into the weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we've got a ton of holidays, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it's a good thing. But we lose money as a country, as an economy. If you have too many holidays, that's productivity that you kind of throw away. And I know, like, who cares, right? I mean, like, you care about yourself most of the time, and I don't mean that selfishly. I just mean it like you don't really notice any kind of bump in productivity as in generally speaking. But I guess holidays are going to be celebrated,
Right.
Yeah.
Where's Alex is my question, really, because I mean it looks like that sequence that we talked about earlier, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm going to change my sequence. I'm saying Bam's coming in first, and then Alex, and then Kay, and then Mara. That's my new order. Well, I mean, listen, Alex is abroad. He's in Australia right now. And I always kind of do my Alex impersonation when he gets on the show, right? It's always kind of that ultra chill, just woke up look that Alex does. And then he's like the epitome of has to get going before he gets into that kind of Alex mode. It usually takes about 30 minutes for him before he starts to get really kind of in his zone. Are you a warm-up type of person, or are you kind of just generally right away you can kind of chat right away? Because I can't. I mean, I don't have to talk to anybody. The moment I get here, I can't shut up. I don't need the warm up. Are you a warm up person?
What do you think?
Socially.
Oh, socially? Like, or do you mean for the
Maybe
show?
just even let's start with the show. Performance wise, do you need a little bit of warm up?
No, I think I'm just like, I'm on, baby. Let's do this. No, I don't know.
How about people like you
because
guys? Like,
the time of day here though, kasi it's so early in the morning.
It is early, but it's not that early. 6 a.m. radio shows feels early for us. It's not that early. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are up and about. Maybe they're not in their office yet, but I wonder if, like, there are people who say, I have to have coffee. If I don't have my coffee, I'm not on yet. That does not apply to me.
Oh,
I
I'm
can
one
go
of
straight.
those.
You're one of those. Okay,
Yeah.
so, yeah. And I don't know if that's just a mental thing or really a dependence on caffeine. But yeah, I've never
Maybe
been
a bit
that
of
way.
both. Yeah.
You can kind of just jump in there and be no problem. But of course, when you're on the radio, or at least when I'm on the radio, it's never really chill. I am not like the chill personality, as you guys know. In person, a little bit more chill. But I kind of want to ask, you guys, what's your personality like? Well, maybe not anybody out there who's super calm in chaotic moments? You know,
A very good trait.
Yeah, well, sure. Or you also have action star main character energy that if something chaotic happens, you have to be involved. I want to know have you ever been super chill in a crazy ass moment? Let's take our first call here. 863-1. I love how you guys are so ready with the phones. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Who's
Hi, who's
this?
this?
Yeah, this is JM.
PJ.
JM.
I think it probably has something more to do with my profession, but yeah, I usually am calm in tense situations because I'm a surgeon. So,
Oh my God, you're
yeah,
surgeon.
just earlier this year, there was a patient who worked in a steel factory and had his full leg cut off
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
due to an incident. So, and everyone was frantic because he was already losing his blood pressure and everything, and that stuff. And I was just like, yeah, you have to do this now.
Yeah.
Does that come naturally to you?
I think it is a skill developed by years of training, and that you just have to have it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there. And for the initial question Mo had for this topic, like, you need to warm up. I just need some zen, during the morning on my way to work. I just need some peace and quiet, and I don't like any bugging calls. It messes with my mind, especially if you have a long day ahead, and then it messes with my chill. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
First of all, a couple questions, Doc. Don't go just yet. Number one,
Yeah.
why are you listening to us then? I mean, we're not Zen. So if you don't want anything to mess with your brain in the morning when you're ready to remove a spleen, why are you listening to us?
Ever since I was a student, I always loved your sarcasm, Mo. So,
Thank you.
I like it. I kind of like it, and it gives me peace of mind. If
Oh,
you
kind of
you
you.
get the irony in it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, that's number one. Number two. Have you seen any injury or any crazy thing that has come into the emergency room, and as a surgeon you go, oh my God, wow. And then
Yeah, there was. Oh, during the time of Tokhang, yeah, there was a lot, and then there was one time that there were two. I'd say pre-pubertal kids, and one of them stabbed the other one in the ear with a spoon over parking, coins. One of them stole the tips from parking. Yung mga paurong-pauro. Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Stab them with a
crazy.
spoon.
That was crazy. Yeah,
Stab them with a spoon?
I think. Yeah, teaspoon. Over the
I would rather
ear.
get stabbed with a knife than a spoon.
Yeah, you don't want to get stabbed with something dull.
Yeah. So
That was a
it
bit
pierced.
crazy.
Hold on, the spoon pierced him. It pierced. It actually went into his head.
Yes,
Ew.
You got inside his ear.
Are we talking about the handle side of the spoon or the spoon?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
business
handle.
end of the spoon. Okay, yeah.
The handle.
Okay.
But it was still, it was still round edge. So,
Not so bad.
yeah.
Yikes.
You know what we need to do? Jana here in New Zealand says we need a kwentong kadiri from the medical people, right? And have them call the show.
It's more common than you think. So, there is a garden variety of kwentong kadiri for, medical stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I feel like you guys have a higher standard for it too.
Yep.
That's totally our
Certain
next
things that
edition.
don't surprise you anymore. So like, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kai Pai is also a doctor. She's in Makati. She says, it's an everyday thing for them. I mean, it's just one of those, you work in the medical field, especially you work in the emergency room. Like that's where you're going to get the, holy crap, look at that. Like, look at that. That's so cool.
Definitely. And, the funny thing is, I think more than 50% of the people, they will lie, like point blank, and you already know that they're lying, and then they still continue to lie. Like, how am I supposed to help you if you keep on lying?
Sure.
Because they're embarrassed about how they got into that situation.
That's true.
So
But
you're like, why is there a spoon in your why is there a spoon in your ear? Doc, I fell in the kitchen because there was a thing.
Oh.
No, come on now. All right, somebody stabbed me because I got mad that he took my coins.
There was one. Can I?
Yeah. Let's go.
There was one time when a couple, the male was a policeman, and they came inside the emergency room, and then due to bleeding from the
Rectum.
bleeding from the vagina of the female patient,
Oh.
and then one way or another, you're gonna have a clue why it happened, but they came up with this elaborate story why it happened, and like, come on, guys, just tell me the truth. How can I help you if you keep on lying?
What was the elaborate
the alibi
story?
they gave was that the lady was cleaning on their bathroom and was standing on a monoblock chair, and then she fell, and she fell on the monoblock. That's why she lacerated, that part. And it's total baloney, and you can see right through it. But yeah, they were
It's baloney.
Yeah, something was going on,
Yeah.
Like, why would you clean your CR in the middle of the night, and and why would you be standing on
It's
a
the middle of
monoblock
the
without
night.
any panties on? Like, I don't know.
But does it matter? I mean, the story.
Wait, hold on, Sam. You know our show. If we had a caller do that, we would extend the cuento just to do it. Doc, you got to do that. You got to be. So, lumilinis ka ng CR mo, nakahubad tapos mga 3 a.m. Like that, that's what you do? And then just
I did
kind
that. Okay, come on.
I love, you said you're chill. So, no, I love it. You're a product of the show. I forgot you do that.
Yeah, and Sam, it matters because your treatment would differ. If something contaminated the wound, then you have to perform extra measures to clean it, etc. So yeah, you have to know the mechanism of the injury. Yep.
Got it.
No, love it.
Got it.
All right, Doc. Appreciate you, man. You're the best.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks,
for
Doc.
maintaining my zen. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, I can't believe no one's ever called us Zen before. So that's great.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I know I've said it before. One of my favorite compliments to receive here is this one specifically. And I don't know why this over all the other jobs, but maybe because it happens so frequently. I don't know kung mabenta talaga tayo is for doctors and people in the medical field, but the message of, hey, I listened to you guys throughout my entire med school. Maybe it's because med school is really long. And
And tough.
it's tough and it's long. And if you've listened to us through the years while you got there or while you got through it, I always feel like we were part of that journey.
Yeah.
And it's an achievement. So thanks, guys, a lot. And I don't know what it is. I always thought that we weren't the type of show that would appeal to doctors.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like they're better people. They're
Yeah.
better human beings. There's a calling to being in the medical field, and you would never listen to us. And yet, here they are. It's kind of cool that, and the best compliment is really the one when they say, I couldn't have gotten through it without you guys. That's such a humbling compliment.
We
And
love it. We love it. We're so needy like this. We need to hear stuff like this.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Tell
Spoon in
us.
the ear, all of it. Yes. Now, what also kind of gets me going is when people say, oh, yeah, I'm a priest and I listen to you guys. That pastor and we listen to you. Like, that's always kind of hardcore. Let's take another call here. 8631-0899 is our phone number. Your chill and big moments. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. It's Isa.
Isa,
Actually, nauna lang yung Isa. I'm actually a doctor too, but in emergency,
Gosh, look at us.
Your ER, your emergency room doctor as well?
yes.
All right, bring it, girl.
Uh-oh.
So, I always listen to you before I go to work. Actually, I'm on my way to work now. If I want a good laugh, then I turn up the radio to listen
Oh,
to you
that's
guys. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So have you ever seen anything nuts and you were like super chill?
Yes, actually, like every single day.
Okay, so I know it's kind of hard when somebody asking a question says, hey, give me your best one because there's so many. But what's the first one that comes to mind when you think of something nuts and you were chill?
So there was one time there was this drunk man went up to our ER. Actually, he's dead on arrival. But
Okay.
the relatives were insisting that it was like 5 minutes ago lang before the incident happened that dinala na sa amin sa hospital. But after assessing the patient, he was like so rigid na, then blue na yung kanyang extremities, something like that.
Oh,
Then
in
was
hours. Then maybe.
also time na actually marami yung mga drunk na vehicular accidents. Usually those are on the top. Yan. So a family was like riding their car. It was like I think midnight. So merong ginagawang kalsada, then their car went through the hole dun sa ano.
Through the wall?
The unfortunate thing that happened is the father who was driving the car actually survived the incident, but his wife and both of his sons died in the incident.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. And who was the drunk one? The father?
The father.
Live with that forever. That's rough times. Yeah, I mean, again, it's sad story, and hate to hear it, but I guess you just have to take the lesson out of it, right? You drink, you
Yes.
drive, you're gonna kill somebody.
Never drink and drive.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
what I always say, it's okay to drink, diba? Pero just stay in the area if you're already drunk. Don't try
Sure.
to drive and say na kaya ko and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
Thank
a
you for the
reminder
call.
to everyone.
No, for sure. Thanks for the call, Doc. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Doc.
Thanks,
Have a good one.
bye.
8631-0899. You're currently drinking and driving. Give us a call.
Don't do it.
I bet you there is somebody drunk driving right now. You want
On
to put
a
it back to
Monday morning?
Monday morning, right now, listening to us that us already is drunk. You want to put it to the test?
Oh gosh.
You want to give it a go?
I really don't
Here we
want to
go.
find out.
8631-0899. You are currently driving drunk.
Don't blink.
You're currently driving under the influence of alcohol.
No.
I'm going to give you 15 seconds.
15
to
seconds.
call the show. 15 seconds to call the show. You can be anonymous. This is there's no caller ID. We just want to prove that there is probably somebody drinking and
No,
driving
I don't
right.
think so. But
Oh, well,
I
they
do
can't even-
have some good news. Sen Bam is here. How about that?
Senator Bam is here.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, Bam, what's up, man? Did you get a haircut?
Did you get a haircut?
Sorry.
Is
No.
the
Get a haircut.
question.
Hindi.
You didn't?
Bagong suklay lang.
I like how you come in here in different shades of pink.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Inaaraw-araw. I'm trying to, sinisimulan ko na eh. Kasi by next year, baka araw-araw na yan eh. So,
Buti it's but buti you carry it well.
oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Salamat,
yeah.
salamat.
He pulls
Thank
it
you,
off,
thank
the
you, thank
pink.
you. Morning,
You have a lot-
Mohan.
you have a
Good
lot of-
morning.
Good morning, sir. Thanks for being here. Thanks for calling me by my whole name. I appreciate that. Bam, so do you is your whole closet just filled with pink shirts now?
Slowly.
You're
getting
shopping.
more-
You have to
yeah.
get more pink stuff.
And I have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Kasi 'di ba, parang ang color, tama ba 'to? Ang color palette ko.
Mhm.
Baka pretentious. Ang color is black, right? Black or dark
Yeah, yeah,
blue. Parang
Sure.
pag dumating ka sa a certain age, you sort of stick to one or two colors.
Mm.
I don't know kung si Mo nasa ganong era na siya.
I'm an earth color guy,
Okay.
so I like the earthy stuff. I know this is probably doesn't fall under that category, but I'm but funny. My favorite color right now seems to be purple. So
Oh,
I don't know. It's
okay.
kind of weird. I
I'm
guess it's
a-
mood.
I'm generally a dark blue guy.
But
dark.
pink suits you.
Thank you.
It brings out your natural rosiness as
Thank
well.
you. Grabe, kakaupo ko pa lang, saya ka agad. Sana araw-araw si Magic talaga.
Do you
No,
ever feel objectified every time you come here? We just talk about your looks.
No.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
You love it,
I
right?
love it.
Okay, good.
Kasi nowhere else in the week may nagsasabi sa akin, oh, you look good, ah. Dito lang naman
That's
eh.
not true, really.
Well, okay, maraming tumangkad ka ata, di ba? Si tumangkad ka ata sa end, di ba? Or,
Yeah.
But, choosing a color is really important.
Mm.
Mahalaga siya, especially politically. I know sa Korea na uso yung color theory.
Oh, yung
Diba?
they you pay for a service that tells you
Ah.
like which color
Yeah.
you should wear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yung may dinidrape
Ang
talaga yung
mahal
mga
daw
kulay.
nun, ah.
Mahal. Parang ilang dollar? Parang $300 yata yun or something.
Gosh.
Yeah.
We could do that.
To
Really?
tell you kung anong kulay yung bagay sa mukha mo.
Yeah.
Diba? Yeah.
What the hell? We could do that.
You can.
Totoo ba yun?
No, we could do that.
I would think it takes some expertise.
Hindi,
You're paying short of 20,000 to have somebody tell you that you look good in pink.
I'm thinking maybe there's a little bit more than just,
science. May science
mga
nun.
swatches that are put
Well,
under your face.
Yun yung nakikita ko kasi sa YouTube, di ba? Yung
Yes.
They drape different colors tapos parang, you look ganito, you look ganyan, di ba? But, totoo ba yun? Kasi, okay, hindi ba parang tayo, we're in different shades, di ba? Like, I'm assuming pag nakita niyo ako next year, medyo mas dark na ako kasi nabilad ka na.
Mm.
Eh di ba, pag medyo mas dark ka ng konti dahil nabilad ka, mag-iiba rin yung color scheme mo. Hindi ba?
But I think parang there's an undertone, I think. Even if you get a little darker, like you would still be maybe like an olive or a yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there are certain colors that's supposed to fit you better.
Okay.
Something like that.
So ikaw naniniwala ka dyan, Sam?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
you tried
yeah.
it?
I have not tried it, but I do notice like certain colors make me, I think, look better, which is all colors fine, but I'm just kidding.
Pero sorry hindi ba yung color theory, hindi ba sa personality yan? Parang, you're you look like a mustard today. Tama ba yun? Yellow lang naman yun, di ba? Mustard.
What is that, like sickly?
Hindi ko
Like,
alam. Or, orange kasi masayahin ka, di ba? Blue kasi medyo
okay.
seryoso ka.
Okay.
Di ba ganun
Brighter
yun?
colors because you're like more like happy, joy.
Oh, well, I mean, I think there's color theory. There's color theory when it comes to businesses. Fast food chains use the color red very often. You'll see McDo, you'll see Jollibee, you'll see KFC,
yeah.
you'll see kind of Chow King. It's related usually to food and being hungry, hence they go with the red.
Yeah.
And you'll see that, I mean, everywhere, like everything from Tapaking to McDo, right, to Jollibee. It's
May pula. Okay.
everybody uses red in the fast food game. Carl's Jr., I mean, on and on and on, right? So I think in that sense, there is some science to it. But the whole, I'm going to stare at you and I'm going to go, you know what, pink looks good on you. Feels a little stretchy for me. But hey, if you want to perfect it and it's serious, especially with you kind of running for political office again, you want to get it right. And all of that stuff matters. Even globally, the color of tie that you wear, your staff will tell you this is what's more effective. And some of them are trademarky. We talked about Trump last week. He does the red tie. That's his thing, right?
Yeah,
And it's extra long. Yeah.
red tie.
Oh,
like
what's with the length?
It becomes signature. I think it's sloppy. If you're somebody not known for it, it's
It
just
looks
sloppy.
weird. It looks
Yeah,
weird.
and then, but when you're Trump and you got the long, we're like, okay, but that's Trump.
Really?
Yeah. As in ano siya, below the crotch area.
Yeah, it's
Diba?
so
Okay, so your tie should end at your belt.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yung dulo ng belt mo, dun dapat yung dulo ng tie mo. Okay, that's the rule, right? But yung kanya, it goes all the way down to the crotch area.
Like on purpose. This is his
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yes.
I think that's him trying to get a, just being a little.
I don't know.
long.
I don't know.
huge. huge.
Ganon. Ano siya, phallic?
May
Phallic symbol.
subliminal na.
Or di ba siya parang makes you look taller? Di ba? Kaya mahaba yung...
No, it's supposed to. Well, he's gigantic guy anyway, but it's supposed to make you look shorter, right? Because it'll take
anything.
kind of your balance off because it's long, and you're like, hey, you look a little shorter. But he's a very tall guy anyway. His son is gigantic.
Yeah. Si
I
Baron,
think he's like 15 years old. He's like 6'7". He's like this
Yeah.
gigantic human being.
he's so tall. As
I mean,
in,
yeah,
makikita mo siya dun sa
stupid.
stage, parang biglang may
Uh-uh.
higante. How tall is Donald Trump?
He's well over
6'2"?
6. I think he might be in the 6'2", 6'3" range. Most of actually the U.S. presidents tend to be very tall. And you know, again, going back to kind of the way you look, politicians are not to have facial hair. It makes them look kind of bad and
Scruffy.
all that.
Oh,
And
era pa this bigot.
Um,
Oh, era.
Right. But that,
Robin.
yeah,
Bigote. Di ba?
generally speaking, you have not
Generally
had one.
speaking, okay.
But there is some kind of news being brought on because the new vice president, the 40-year-old vice president, has kind of like his, young neck beard face thing that he's going to be one of the kind of rare ones where facial hair is going to be at a kind of higher position in the political spectrum. So,
Napanood mo ba yung ano niya, yung Netflix movie niya?
Apprentice?
No. Ni J.D. Vance, si Hillbilly
Oh, no.
Elegy.
No.
Ano, maganda yung sine yung movie. Okay? Maganda yung movie. Para siyang very Pinoy movie siya. Parang Filipino movie siya.
Was it like a fictional movie?
No.
movie
Okay,
or?
so si J.D. Vance,
Uh-huh.
who is the millennial vice president, right? So, millennial vice president. So, he's a very young guy. I think he's just 40. If I'm not mistaken, ba mo? 40 pa lang, no? He's just 40. He's a senator for, I think, 2 years or 3 years. And then, naging best friend siya nung anak ni Donald Trump.
Oh.
Like, parang binarkada niya. And then,
wow.
next thing, and of course, sobra siyang pro-Trump. Like, even the crazy stuff, sobra siyang, supporting all of that. And then, he became the vice presidential choice. He's now the vice president. Okay, so where did he start? Ano siya? He comes from that part of the US na may mga, well, it's his term, no? Yung mga hillbilly. No?
Yeah.
So medyo mahirap talaga yung area na yon, no? And mga very poor but very white area. And yung nanay niya, drug addict. Pinalaki siya ng lola niya. He grew up, hirap na hirap talaga sila. And then, eventually, he went to the army or went to the armed forces. I'm not sure which branch. He got out, was able to get a scholarship, went to Yale, actually.
Wow.
And then he worked his way through Yale, like naging dishwasher siya. Parang kwento ko na talaga, scholar siya. So kwentong, very Pinoy kwento,
It's
di ba?
an episode of MMK.
Oo, tapos umuwi siya kasi yung nanay niya nag-overdose.
Ooh.
Ganyan. Yeah. In this area na may fentanyl crisis in the US. So it's a big issue yan sa Amerika, yung fentanyl crisis nila. No? So go home and then it was a choice between parang staying home, helping his family, or finishing school. Kasi of course, if you finish school in Yale, malaking bagay yun. It's like a different life for you, di ba? And that choice. And then yung asawa niya is an Indian American.
Oh.
Di ba? Which is also a big issue in this election. Kasi marami nagtataka, Indian American siya. And of course, si Donald Trump, maraming racist things na nasasabi. So how that was panning out. Now, the real issue with J.D. Vance was that after he graduated from Yale, so he became a writer, he got that book, sobrang sumikat, naging sine. By the way, Ron Howard to Amy Adams, yung nanay niya.
Yeah,
And Glenn Close, who played his Lola, won the Best Supporting Actress for this movie.
Wow.
So it was a pretty, like hindi siya made for TV movie. It's on Netflix, Hillbilly Elegy. Okay. Kaya lang, paglabas niya from Yale, paglabas niya from this movie, sobra siyang anti-Trump.
Oh.
In fact, he goes on air and says, si Trump is America's Hitler.
Yeah.
Like, ganun ka bold yung mga statements niya. He goes into politics and nag-complete turnaround siya. Naging pro-Trump siya at nanalo siya. And now vice president siya.
His life is so dramatic.
Well,
That's
alam
so
mo, okay,
like,
some would say dramatic. Other people would say, he's sold out. Kasi initially, sobrang siyang anti. And then nagpolitika lang siya, bumaliktad na, bumalimbing na. No? So yun yung bati ko sa kanya. But guess what? Americans didn't care. They didn't care na when he started out coming out sa public as a best-selling author, he was on one side, nasa Democratic side siya, and then nung nagpolitika na siya, nasa Republican side, and he went all the way. Hindi siya moderate Republican. Oo, tumodo talaga siya. And now he's the vice president.
Oh my,
and he's 40 by the way. He's
so
40.
Young.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And dude, diba si Trump's not exactly a healthy guy, right? He's the oldest American president.
Overweight.
So may chance talaga na, who knows, baka tong si J.D. Vance can you imagine that path? Firstly, yung buhay naman talaga, you have to say admirable naman talaga to be able to get to where he got to from all of those difficulties, diba? So malaking bagay yon. So hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin yon. So malaking bagay yon, becoming a best-selling author, becoming a senator, changing his tono, going for the vice presidency, and now he's in line.
Of course, in line. Definitely would be a front runner for the presidency in 4 years, which Trump can't run for anyway. So yeah, his trajectory is actually rather positive, and I know they likely keep him very visible in the next 4 years in preparation for a run at the presidency, because you have to. I mean, this will be Trump's second term, right? So this is it for him. And you're going to have to find a successor. So it's a really good way to build somebody up in the next, especially a young guy who could dominate for the next 8 years if he does get there. So it's very likely what you're seeing right now is what our lives are going to look like in this context in American politics for 12 years. So. And
yung beard niya, ano rin yan. Kaya bring up that yung beard, diba?
Is it strategic?
It's strategic. I think it's strategic. One, it makes him look older. Kasi 40 sa America is young. For a politician, diba?
For that level too,
Yeah, it makes him look older. And secondly, nung clean-shaven siya, Democrat siya. Nung nagkabalbas na siya, when he ran for the Senate at may balbas na siya, nasa kabilang side na siya. So alam mo yung parang...
Turning over a new leaf.
With that beard, diba? So, it's
and it also associates you, with that kind of, that fan base of Metro... that middle America fan base where a lot of them have the beards and whatnot. So you'll see them. I mean, the ones that carry the big flag on their pickup truck and all that stuff, they're not clean-shaven guys. These are guys with long beards, neck beards, all that stuff. So it's kind of symbolizes his fan base as well. So it's strategically sound, even though it goes against the grain from what's usual.
Mga kamag-anak ni Stone Cold Steve Austin, di ba?
Yeah, dude, they all look like that. Anyway, it's 7:11. We got to take a break because we're a little late for one. When we come back, we got a lot to talk about with Bam here. Have some fun with you guys as well. 863-10899 is our phone number. Don't forget that. Of course, streaming live on playback.tv/GoodTimes. See you in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Good times.
7:18. As I said, I told you I saw him, was it a little over a month ago in a concert, and God, he's fantastic. And that song he sang live, which is just incredible. Incredible. If you ever get the chance to come across him live, you should definitely do it. Song goes out to Salma, by the way, who requested for that one. And there you go. Bam is here. Senator Bam Aquino, of course. Sam also in studio with him. Myself, Alex is just right around the corner. He texted. He's just fixing his audio in his room. He's going to be coming in from Australia. Where in Australia, we do not know. But he will be in Australia all week. And then he's going to the Middle East next week, where he'll be in Dubai Oman, not Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and all the other kind of cool places over there in the Middle East. All right. We were talking about Trump a little while ago, Bam, and I kind of wanted to bring this up. I know that Russia is congratulating Donald Trump for his win by airing naked photos of his wife on state TV. Yeah, I mean, that's how they troll, right? Like that's what they do.
Okay.
And it's Russia. That's that's what they do. And it kind of reminds me how stupid politics could be sometimes. We always have this, okay, you guys are the smartest people in the world. You guys go all to the best schools. You write books and you go to Yale and you go to Princeton and you go to all the best. But there's a lot of pettiness in politics. There's a lot of fighting. We almost saw a fist fight recently in our own Senate chamber. So I kind of want to ask you, in all your travels around the world and meeting world leaders and meeting counterparts, senator counterparts or parliament counterparts and all that, which country do you think were you most impressed by their maturity?
Wala. Pare-parehas lang yan, pare. Honestly, people are people all over the world. People are people all over the world.
Not even say like Japan.
No, sa Japan, it gets kind of heated as well in Japan. Hindi, ganito, let's put it this way. If there's something I think our good times friends know, politicians are just people, di ba? Just like anybody else, right? And it's the same everywhere. In the same way, I always say this kasi di ba, I was part of a morning show many, many years ago. Lahat ng morning show, pare-parehas lang yan. Turn off the volume. You go to another country, manood ka ng morning show, it's the same thing. Everyone's on a couch. Meron kang kitchen segment, meron kang exercise segment, meron kang artista segment, meron kang politiko segment, may news segment ka. Turn off the volume. It's practically the same for the past so many decades na yan, di ba? A lot of the politicians are also the same kapag kayo-kayo na lang. A lot of your concerns are similar. Everyone's grappling with social media. Everyone's trying to figure out how they're gonna win. Everyone's also trying to figure out ano yung magagawa mo in the short span of time. Magagawa mong mabuti naman, di ba? In the short span of time na binigay sa'yo ng Diyos at ng bayan. Ano magagawa mo in that really short span of time? Everyone talks a similar language. So, like interesting people I've met. I've met a parliamentarian from Romania, si Catalan, and we were part of a program together, and he was like a activist na eventually na nanalo yung side nila and na invite siya to run, and now he's like a parliamentarian in Romania. And he's such a cool guy. He's like yung mga vloggers, hackers, and ganyan. Yun yung community niya. And he's a parliamentarian now. So nakaka-relate ako sa kanya. There's this guy in Malaysia. I think I talked about him once. He was also, I first met him when he was in the National Youth Commission equivalent of Malaysia. This is Karylle, no? I met him in 2003, parang ganyan, no? Or even earlier pa. And we both came up at the same time. Naging parliamentarian siya. Siya pa yung Secretary of Health nila during the pandemic of Malaysia.
Ooh,
yeah, so he was really astig siya, di ba? Ginawa siyang Secretary of Health during the pandemic. But yung boss niya natanggal, si Razak. Tinanggal ni Mahathir at ni Anwar. And at some point, he was out of the kulambo. And I go, so, this is when I went to Indonesia a few months ago. Oh, so what are you doing now? You're out of politics. Oh, I'm a vlogger now. Sabi ko, I'm on Good Times. I'm on 89.9 Magic now that I'm not in politics. So tawa kami ng tawa, di ba? Na pag wala ka sa politika, you find yourself on the radio, right? Di ba? Right. So marami talagang similarities, no? And everywhere you go, it's really interesting. I mean, they have a different flavor, but a lot of the basics parang similar siya. So there was one time I went to Australia kasi si Alex nasa Australia. And we were there. I wasn't in politics yet. This is 2008. And I was part of this exchange program. And visitors kami sa Canberra. So Canberra is the capital of Australia. It's not Sydney, it's not Melbourne. Yep. Canberra, they chose to create this city sa gitna ng Melbourne tsaka ng Sydney. So they chose the equidistant.
Not coastal.
Oo, gitnang gitna, and that's where they put their parliament. So doon, medyo mas wild. Kasi kapag question R, the Prime Minister stands up. This is like the UK, di ba? They stands up and anybody can ask a question. Tapos, so, kunyari, nag-speech yung Prime Minister tungkol sa healthcare or whatever. May mga sumisigaw sa likod, "You're a liar! Sit down!" Kasi kayong side naman ng Prime Minister, "Sit down! You're disrupting the session." Ganyan. No, he's lying. Habang nagsasalita siya. So can you imagine gaano kagulo yun?
Is that necessary?
Tapos kami, parang ano nangyayari, di ba? Ano nangyayari dito? As in, nagsisigawan sila. But right after, so syempre we meet, so the session ends and we go outside to meet them. Ay, nagkakape sila.
They're cool.
Friendly sila. And it's partly performative.
I was gonna say, what is it? It's just posturing. It's just all for the look. Make sure like you're representing the people passionately.
I don't know. Tapos meron silang rules. Parang, pare, ikaw yung sisigaw ng "You're a liar." Ha?
No.
Pare, ikaw yung magko-question ng ganyan. Ha?
And that's Australia, high level.
This is 2008. I don't know if it's the same now. Pero back in 2008, shock na shock kami mga Pinoy na medyo, di ba, mas polite tayo, di ba? Mas
We're not
polite.
confrontational.
Hindi tayo Ayun, "You're a liar." Can you imagine kung nangyayari yun sa atin, di ba? When nag-switch, "Sinungaling ka!" Ganyan, di ba?
Oh my gosh.
But then afterwards, nagkakape sila and they're so cool. I'm like, ito mga to, di ba?
Interesting.
It's interesting. And then in the UK naman, my House of Lords, House of Commons. And the House of Commons is like, parang Congress, you get voted. Yung House of Lords, my gosh, ano ka, pinipili ka ng Queen.
You're appointed.
You're appointed. Diba? It's not the same Hindi siya the same powers. Iba yung roles, iba yung, like, hindi siya dito na both houses have to agree. I think there are some things na kailangan yung House of Commons yung unang gagawa or whatever, parang ganyan. But I actually met somebody from the House of Lords na Lord something siya. Yun, and syempre, because appointed ka by the Queen and they've got a Queen, we don't have a king or a queen here, di ba? We vote for our leaders. Iba rin yung dating niya. Di ba? Of course, again, I'll go back to concern pa rin niya yung public opinion, social media, you know, what good they can do in that short span of time na binigay sa kanila. Pero syempre, iba dating niya kasi si Lord something siya of something, di ba? Mga ganyan.
The freaking word is Lord.
Oh, di ba? Siyempre, iba na konti yung dating niya. Kasi, di ba? Royalty, di ba? Or may linya siya ng royalty, di ba? So, it's different. You know, I met in Taiwan, the digital minister of Taiwan is headed by a trans woman. Si Audrey, Secretary Audrey. Could you check that kung tama yung ano ko? Sobrang galing niya.
You want to get that wrong.
Super galing niya. And the digital minister used to be also like a hacker. And then eventually naging digital minister ng Taiwan. And she basically like two things. One, she was able to really do polling sa mga tao. And she like developed this app, Audrey Tang, that's the one. Audrey Tang. Meron siyang parang way to get the pulse of people na real time. And because Taiwan's not a huge country, kahit gagawa lang sila ng flyover in this area, kaya niyang makuha yung pulso ng mga tao in that area. So sabi niya, you know, we were able to do this because usually yung nasusunod are the really loud ones or the ones who are so, you know, organized but, you know, maybe may special interest, like may interest sa kumpanya, sa negosyo, or, you know, mga NGOs na baka bayad sila or what, diba? So usually yung occupying the discussion are really the loud ones. Pero yung totoong gusto ng tao, sometimes nawawala. So meron siyang parang way to get the pulse of the people.
Wow, everyone gets to cast a vote.
Well, hindi pa yun vote. Ano lang yun? Parang just to check. May barometer siya kung ano talaga yung tingin ng mga tao for this particular issue. And it can be national, it can be local, it can be hyper-local, and they have a way to do it, no? And sabi niya, every day, our job is also to stop a lot of fake news coming from mainland China. Yun rin daw yung trabaho nila. And what they did, kasi nga, fact-checking doesn't really work, right? And sobrang raming information na pumapasok from mainland towards China. They developed a way where napakarami nilang volunteers, professionals, students, and they're all tagged na they all, like, if they spot like a post na fake, they can report it right away. And when a certain number report it, papatake down nila from the social media companies.
Interesting.
Yeah. But ano sila, identified sila. So like hundreds of thousands of volunteers were able to do that. They share a certain hashtag and then the government is able to already parang have a way to do it with the social media company. So parang crowdsourced pa rin yung tulong niya against fake news. And yan, si Audrey, sobrang galing niya. And, I think, if I'm not mistaken, siya yung first trans na minister. Maybe in the world, di ba? Yeah, so you meet different folks, iba-iba yung background nila, but at the same time, pag nag-usap na kayo, marami talagang similarities yung pinagdadaanan yun, which is cool, di ba?
I should open up a fact-checking business. I think that could be something. Hey, man, you're always big on entrepreneurship, small business, supporting small business and stuff. And I'm not sure if I've ever asked you this question, but I was kind of intrigued. Do you think you can get rich without owning your own business? Is there, and I this is not a rhetorical question. Like, I'm trying to just kind of even think, is there a path to wealth?
Anong
without
definition mo
owning
ng
your
rich?
own?
What's your definition of rich? Can you be
Rich.
comfortable? Yes.
You can no. Comfortable is not rich. I'm talking about you can hire somebody to tell you what color looks good on you. Rich. Like, that's freaking rich. Okay. Can you get rich without owning your own business? Rube says here, yes, investments. Okay. Yeah, that's probably one good path. But that's kind of like owning your own business. When you put investments in, you own percentages of those businesses. So it's not just complete like blind that you just throw money at it. You actually lottery. RJ says, okay, that is once you probably get hit by lightning 3 times before you win one of those.
Tanggalin natin yung lottery, mana,
man.
LeBron James ka or Taylor Swift ka. Tanggalin natin yon. Okay? Tanggalin natin yon, right? No, I think if you want to get to that level, yung highest level, you have to have your own business. Highest level, Yung comfortable level, okay lang yon. Okay lang yon. You can be comfortable, send your kids to good school, paminsan-minsan nakakapagbakasyon and be a really good employee. Kaya yon. Pero yung pinag-uusapan ni Mo na ganong level, yung tipong
yaman talaga.
Yung tipong magpa-private plane ka, ganyang level. You have to have your own business.
I'm talking about, okay, like, kasi private plane, you're talking, man, the 1% of the 1% can do that.
Okay.
Let's say, yung tipong can afford a Range Rover. Yung parang gano'n. That's still, you still have to own your own business.
You can be an employee. Pero you have to be like the president of the company or vice president of the company. Diba?
Right.
Kaya yun. Pero rare yun, diba? I mean, iilan lang yun.
Yeah. Diba? So really, if you're trying to get to a yaman level and you're listening to the show, you really probably should be thinking about getting into your own business. But businesses fail. What's the percentage of business? And what are the percentages of businesses failing? It's kind of crazy, right?
Alam ko, parang before
more
20.
more than half.
More than half, definitely.
More than half.
Oh, in fact, and most entrepreneurs, and this, I'm sorry if this data is mga 7 years old, so baka updated na to. Most entrepreneurs get it right on the 3rd time.
Yeah.
You will fail once or twice before you get it right. And yung get it right is sustainable, meaning hindi ka nalulugi Hindi ko pa sinasabing kumikita ka, but yung sustainable, break even at the minimum, and this might be old data, it's usually the 3rd time. So yung first time mo and pumatok ka kaagad, that's very rare. In fact, that's probably, parang
And is it because of the learning curve? Is it that you get it right on the 3rd time because you learn not to make the same mistakes? Or is that kind of obvious? Is that why they tend to succeed on a 3rd time?
You learn, your product gets better, your service gets better. Sometimes, yung 3rd try mo, ibang-ibang negosyo na yan compared to your first 2, but you've learned from the first 2 times. So, you will fail as an entrepreneur. Kailangan, medyo baked into your mind na yan na it's not gonna work all the time. So kung yung appetite for risk mo, mahina, mahirap talaga na magnegosyo ka. Kung mag-empleyado ka and you can do well, you move up, you become, sales director, marketing, kaya, may path naman yun But if you wanna go this route, kailangan handa ka talaga na posibleng matalo ka. Okay. But, so this is what I always advise ko to all entrepreneurs. You will fail, but you can fail smartly. Diba? You don't have to lose everything. You can lose a smaller amount kung ginawa mo yung accounting mo, kung maayos yung inventory mo, if you're able to mitigate yung mga possible risks, and you fail, you can fail in a small way. Not necessarily yung tipong walang-wala ka after, di ba? So that's when you learn, when you go through the training programs, you go to school, or you learn on the job, you find out. So ako, I had my entrepreneur life also. One thing we learned nung business partner ko na hindi tinuro sa management engineering at Ateneo de Manila University nung nasa eskwelahan ako was that at the end of the day, cash flow is king. Cash flow is the most important thing when you're running your business. Pag wala ka ng cash, wala kang pambayad ng sweldo, wala kang pambayad ng supplier, patay ka dyan. And you can have a good contract pero babayaran ka naman after 90 days. Anong gagawin mo in the time na wala kang cash? Tataob ka talaga, di ba? And a long time ago, I used to work with sari-sari stores. No? So we used to do training programs for sari-sari stores. And yung joke namin, mga naya, ano tayo, sari-sari store, hindi tayo sara-sara store. Kasi pag wala ka ng cash, sara-sara store ka, magsasara ka, di ba? So, handling cash is something you sort of learn on the job. Maybe now, mas tinuturo na yun ng mga schools. I don't know. But way back when in the 90s, meron kang balance sheet, meron kang EBITDA. Di ba? Mga ganyan, di ba? Yung mga indicators mo for if your company is doing well.
Oh.
Yung pala, cash flow lang pala yung anong hawak mong pera, di ba? Yun yung pinaka-basic, right? So, so you will fail 2 or 3 times. Now, a number of the entrepreneurs na kilala ko who've done really well, yung batting average nila definitely malayo sa 100%. Yung iba okay and then they push it and then it didn't do well so they pivot. Ayan, that word again. They pivot, they do something else. And the ones na nakita kong successful, they usually move on to other things also. So parang ano na rin sila, serial entrepreneur. Like they do one, it's good. They try another one also. It's not easy. But guess what? Most Filipinos work in small and medium enterprises in the Philippines. Most Filipinos will find work in these enterprises. In fact, I think 92% ng mga negosyo sa Pilipinas, micro-enterprise. 99% small, micro, small, and medium. So the really big one, the Jollibee, Unilever, P&G, that's 1%. 99% of Filipinos, of businesses are micro, small, and medium. And if I'm not mistaken, 65% of Filipinos work in micro, small, and medium enterprises. So that's why in my first 3 years in the Senate in 2013, way back when, sa first term ko, we really focused on creating programs to support micro, small, and medium enterprises. Go Negosyo, passed a couple of laws on that. Kasi kailangan mo siyang supportahan Nandun nagtatrabaho yung mga tao.
Yeah, that's where everybody's at.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, we got to take a break. Alex just checked in. We'll talk to him as soon as we get back from these commercials. It's 7:36 on this, Monday morning. Bam is here. Alex is here. Sam, myself, you guys. After this, don't go away.
Good times.
Were they in Australia this week? Because I was getting a bunch of messages of people watching Coldplay and then watching Alex like the very next day in Australia, which was super cool.
What a combo.
I would get a lot of messages. I probably got 10 messages yesterday of just people in the Coldplay concert. They're wearing, some of them wearing their GTWM stuff. And then in Alex's show the very next day. And I was like, God, you guys in Australia, man, I can't say enough how much we love you guys and all the support. And of course, there's your star of the show right over there, Alex, who is in Australia. Where in Australia are you?
Let's check the audio first.
Your audio is horrible. Yeah, it's awful.
I'm telling you, I want to join, but my concern is the audio.
Oh,
I'm
of course.
Okay, I'm going to change.
You don't have a microphone?
I have.
Wala na.
Oh, now you're completely gone.
The echo.
The echo.
Hold on.
Is this a mic concern or is this like an acoustics concern?
It could be either or both.
Baka nasa CR ka pare, kaya may echo dyan.
Eating cup noodles in the banyo.
I know. What's up with the cup noodles, man? I mean, you're a celebrity on a freaking international tour. Cup noodles.
Oh, nga. I wonder what do you call that? The riders in your contract,
yeah, the
right?
rider. It's like, hey, I'm a freaking celebrity here. I need this for this and this and this. No, but of course, Alex is a man of the people. We'll get Alex back in a second here. It is 7:44. So, Bam, hey, tell us. I mean, I know you did some traveling, or did you do some traveling this past week, or were you kind of rained out or something? You go anywhere?
No, end of this week, nasa Baguio and Pangasinan tayo.
Baguio
So,
again? What's happening over there?
So there's shucks, parang may event doon with Mayor Benji Magalong,
Who's your good
and
friend.
who's my good friend. And he invited a few senatoriables to come. And parang may pagka-religious event ata to eh. So we'll be there, and then of course going up to Baguio, dadaan ka na rin Pangasinan, di ba? And see our volunteers, see our friends, see some local government officials. So Baguio and Pangasinan, Thursday, Friday this week.
Nice.
Yeah. Today,
Is this a tough time? Is it a tough time though for you when you do all of these traveling when it comes to the kids? Are they like, come on, Dad, again? Where are you? Or they understand? I mean, they're old enough to understand that this is.
yeah,
this is the line.
medyo sanay na sila. In fact, si Coco, she made a poster, a Senator Bam poster.
She did.
Yeah, kasi
Please not with the acronym. Please not with.
No. No, PG tayo. Not GP, di ba? So, meron kasi silang bazaar. Alam mo yung ganyan, di ba?
In
Bazaar.
school.
In school.
Yeah.
So, gumagawa siya ng poster for her bazaar. So, Lucia and Coco's cup game. Ganyan. 20 pesos per try. Sabi ko, di naman to basta parang perya, di ba? Kasi cup game, di ba? Yung parang, yung find the ball, tapos 20 pesos per try. So, fine. So, may extra illustration board siya. Hindi namin sinabi ha. The next thing I saw, Daddy, gumawa siya ng poster.
Aww.
Yeah. Sabi ko, dagdagan mo yung number 5, di ba? Kasi yung mga political posters lagi may numero, di ba?
Is that final? Are you
Hindi
number
pa,
5?
Hindi pa
Not yet,
final.
okay.
Almost sure to be number 5, but we're gonna wait for the official COMELEC, So, yun. So, tawa naman ako. As
That's so
in,
cute.
na-touch yung aking cold heart, di ba, na wow, my daughter's helping, di ba?
That's sweet.
At 6.
Yeah.
So sweet. Grabe. Pag natapos yun, post ko yun para makita nyo. That's gonna be my best poster.
Coco.
The poster by Coco, di ba?
Bam, Bam, you're the only one from our group that probably does not make a regular appearance on the podcast. And again, I would love to have you on rather soon.
Kailan na ba yan? Schedule na nga natin yan.
Yeah, let's schedule. Okay, you know what? Yes, I will bug your people about it, and you can do it remotely and all that stuff. But essentially, on the podcast, we talk about relationships a lot. It touches a bunch of Filipinos all around the world. Sam, the last episode we did, whoever our callers from Dubai, I think, and Germany. So, you get to kind of talk to Filipinos all over the world here.
Mo cusses a lot also on the podcast. So you have to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
I will curtail knowing my audience. Maybe.
Good.
But hey, you might be surprised. Bam might be a little profane as well.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Medyo, alam mo, nasa era yan eh. I think, well, kami ni Mo, di naman malayo yung edad, di ba? So, parang part talaga yun ng language ng age namin. Laging may konting
So are we
I think
gonna
it's more
see
now, though.
like a little different side of you?
That's just for my friends and some family members.
And some chat groups.
And some chat groups. Pero ano yun eh.
Okay, well,
I think normal lang yan sa age natin, di ba?
Oh yeah, and I think more now. I think more profanity is way more accepted now. I mean, again, I played a what is it, Taylor Swift song. Every Taylor Swift song now has the F word in it. It's just kind of like, oh my god, and it's a lutong na F word. It's not just like a it's.
Oh, there was a BTS. Oh my gosh, natawa ako dito. What's that BTS? Which one of the BTS guys yung may
Jungkook,
di ba?
Oh.
Yun, yung mga BTS fans sa team ko, hindi sila prepared.
Oh, why?
What was that line? What was that line?
The one about sex?
Yeah. I'm gonna all night, di ba? Yun, di ba? Sabi nung isang kasama namin, yeah, but he says it so tenderly. Sabi niloloko ko, uy, grabe si Jungkook ko, lakas magmura dun sa... And I think kaya si Jungkook, parang hindi rin siya sanay. Kasi he does say it na hindi malutong, di ba? Parang, I'm gonna be all night. Parang gano'n, parang padaplis. Padaplis lang, di ba? Sabi nung kasama ko, talagang defend to death. Oh, but he says it so tenderly.
Pero siya yung maangas naman talaga of the group. I mean, he's the guy with the neck tats. He's the one. If you're gonna have one of them say it, it is gonna be Jungkook.
It's gonna be Jungkook.
Dude, I mean, that song is like, I mean, if you even kind of just you break down the song, it's so kind of sex addict-y, it's like every day, all day.
No, what was the...
I mean, it's so crazy.
Ano yung PG, the the one that comes out on radio is I'm gonna
Love you?
love you all night. Okay.
I would
Oo nga
guess.
naman. Oo nga naman.
Uh,
Oo nga.
But okay, speaking of love, Bab, generally speaking, and you are successful in as a lover.
Yeah, I am. I'm proud to say.
What would say your best? What would be your best love advice generically? Like, how do you actually
best
make
love
it-
advice.
Yeah, how do you actually make it work?
Huh? February na ba? Parang pang Valentine's episode to ah.
So, you know, and the year strong and in love.
Okay. Well,
How do you make it?
ito super basic lang. Okay. So I met my wife in 2005. So magto 20 years na kami mag-on next year, okay? And we've been
Wow.
married since 2012, all right? Kailangan lang talaga give and take talaga eh. In many ways, hindi ka pwedeng selfish lover, 'di ba? Hindi ka pwedeng selfish husband or selfish wife. Kailangan nagbibigayan kayo. I think that's the most basic thing. Sometimes you have to allow the other person their time and give them all that support. And sometimes ikaw naman, hindi pwedeng one-sided. You both have your roles. Magkaiba yung roles ninyo. Hindi siya necessarily the same. Iba siya. And as you go through life, you'll see na, you know, just genuinely want the best for the other person. Diba?
That's such a good thing to say.
Like, ganun lang kasimple.
I genuinely want the best for the
Keep it simple. Diba? Keep it simple. Hindi siya kailangan masyadong complicated. Keep it really simple. If it's too complicated, you know, being 20 years in this relationship, parang kung masyado siyang complicated, baka hindi yan yung...
It's not sustainable.
Baka hindi siya sustainable. Keep it like, if it's simple, you know, you like the other person, you like hanging out with them, you love them, you want the best for them, same for you. Diba? You want the same things in life. Hindi naman necessarily exactly the same things, pero in general, the same things.
Yeah.
Alam mo na she got your back, you got her back. Diba? In anything, any challenge that will come, and there will be many challenges, handa kayo to support each other. I think you're good. Keep it simple. Diba?
Good.
Alex, how about you? Because I mean, we're not.
Okay na ba yung audio natin?
Better.
Okay na ba yung audio natin?
It's rough,
Better.
but yeah, it's a little bit better.
Pwede na ba?
I think it's the echo. Now, see the difference between this was earlier it was echo and microphone. Now it's just microphone. Now it's just the echo. It's what is it? Super pwede na as.
Pwede na. Okay na to. Kaysa wala.
Okay na yan. Pero kailangan, Alex, pabulong ka. Hello everybody, I'm Alex from Australia.
Baka malakas nga yung sandali, malakas na to. Sabi na, sorry Okay.
Oh, it's not
How about
horrible.
There.
How about this?
A little bit louder, just a tad bit louder.
How about this?
Ooh,
Yeah, let's go with that.
Best yet.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We're good with
Okay.
that. Asa?
Hi!
Ay.
I'm from Adelaide, Australia.
Oh, Adelaide! Nasaan ba si Adelaide? Hindi ko alam.
It's on the west coast,
West ba
right?
yan?
Southwest Australia.
Oh, West ata to.
Yeah,
West
Southwest.
ata to.
In-
Yeah.
Something like that.
Galing sa Perth, Adelaide. May second day here. Okay naman. And South pala. Hindi ko alam.
South, hindi Southwest.
Friday,
Sorry.
Sydney. Looking
Ingat.
forward to Sydney. And then,
Yes.
Melbourne yun. Ayun lang.
Nice.
Okay naman.
You look young, you look fresh, you look like you're having a good time there, Lex. And again, I was
Yeah.
saying, I was getting a bunch of messages of people who were going to the Coldplay concert, which was over this past weekend, and then going to see you. So that was kind of nice little two-hit combo with a relative to the show. So I'm assuming
Quality ng show, bumaba pagpunta sa akin, no?
Hindi.
Parang natitirang pera. May excess ka ng pera pagkatapos ng Coldplay.
Well, okay. Listen, do you have the pyrotechnics and all the technology that Coldplay has? No, but you get the same level of entertainment or more relative to the cost. Relative to the cost. You go to a Coldplay concert, you're going to spend 50,000 pesos or something like that. Go to Alex, baka mga 2,000 pesos lang, pero you get your return of investment is probably better on an Alex show than a Coldplay show.
So, may bagyo raw sa Pilipinas.
Meron, Nika. Pero it's mostly up north yung damage, no, if I'm not mistaken, no? Aurora yung pasok towards the
That's
north.
right. Okay. Pero speaking of pasok, walang pasok.
Walang
we
pasok
heard
today. Walang pasok.
Yeah. Just,
Alex, kumusta mga kababayan natin dyan?
Naman, may pera sila dito.
May perang pang show mo. May perang pang show.
Meron, tapos
Coldplay.
sobrang Perth, libreng booze.
Talaga?
Libre yung bus sa Perth, oo. May mga code sila na may libre. Tapos dito sa Adelaide, medyo laid back kasi medyo parang konting suburb. Tapos, pero parang may mga Pinoy dito, may mga okay sila dito. So, yun,
What's a very typical like profession for Filipinos in Australia that can get them a life of comfort?
Mining, oil, sa mga, kailangan meron ka ditong parang mga, sa minahan, kasi grabe, dito ko patunayan na mining ang nasa ano ng
Yes.
Australia.
Oh.
Sa Perth,
Pero
especially sa Perth.
Typical medical field pa rin, pero more, yung isang kwento ko, pinost ko nga to, si Red, galing sa sa work niya, isang parang mining, lumipad siya ng helicopter 1.5 hours. Ayaw ang gamitin yung chopper. Helicopter 1.5 hours. Tapos
Nicely done.
Sa Darwin sila. Tapos 2 hours na plane. Just to see me sa Perth.
Wow.
Hindi sa makakanood. Bumili ng merch, nagpa-picture lang. Oo. Tapos may girlfriend siya sa Manila. Yun.
Nice.
Tapos di siya nagpa-picture lang siya, tapos kinabukasan umalis siya, di siya nakanood. Yun ang mga kwento, isa naman nag-drive from 5 hours nag-drive to watch. Kaya medyo na-appreciate ko yung mga effort. Kaya yun.
It's cool.
Yeah. You know when it comes to OFWs, Lex, Bam, Sam. Oh, that's all rolls up the top. So I guess in different countries we have a stronghold in certain things. Like here in the US, nursing. Monster Filipino community there, and I think we're good at it. I think just innately it's part of our stuff that I think we're good at. Are there any other industries? Because I never heard of Filipino miners. And this is super new to me, and I'm actually kind of nice to hear about this, the Australian group. But do you think, Bam, Lex, is there a job that we should really start dominating globally that maybe we're not there right now?
So the jobs we dominate globally. Seafarers, matagal na.
Seafarers for
Super
sure.
tagal na.
Big crush.
Medical field, matagal na, nawala, bumalik. Diba? Especially during the pandemic. Kasi during the pandemic, yung mga Pilipino yung matatapang. You know, honestly, in these Western countries, a number of their nationals ayaw pumasok yung mga Pilipino at Pilipina. Sila, tuloy-tuloy lang sila. So, astig. Teaching, especially sa America, has become like a big, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a 5-year program, pero syempre worried ka rin sa Pilipinas, di ba? We have an education crisis, maraming lumilipad. Yung mining, matagal na yan sa Perth.
I did not know.
Maraming Pinoy dyan. Of course, in the Middle East, our engineers, people working in the oil fields, di ba? Of course, domestic helpers, marami pa rin in different parts of the world. Yeah, yan yung mga yan yung mga mataas tayo.
Which one do you think is going to be our next? Though?
IT.
Like, what's the future? Is it IT? Can we compete against the Indians in IT? The Indians are so strong in IT, man.
Yes, pero if you notice kasi sa IT, meron parang we have overseas Filipinos na IT, pero marami ring in the home country na IT, diba? And IT now kasi you don't have to be there physically anymore. So I think, yes, in the sense na maraming companies dito that do a lot of work for companies abroad, but I don't think physically they have to go abroad anymore. Parang more like a BPO na yan. Kasi si BPO now, hindi lang siya voice halo-halo na siya Even, you know, from video game companies to software companies, maraming naka-outsource na dito ginagawa. Yeah, so I don't think they have to physically be there.
Yeah.
Yep. Karylle is here. Hey, Kay, what's going on? Now, Kay, what part of the world are you in?
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm in Singapore. Is the audio okay?
Yes. Unlike someone else, yeah.
I know.
Just kidding.
I tested it before I went on.
How many countries are we in right now? This is 4 countries, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Studio.
We are the world. We are the children.
Name me another radio.
Nasaan ka, Sam? Sam, nasan ka?
I'm in Manila, the Philippines.
Manila.
I know this is very cool. It's kind of sometimes the technology still wows you when you've been doing this show as long as I have. There's no way in hell this would have existed just, X amount of years ago. And now look at it, clear as day, as if we're sitting down next to each other. And I haven't even met 75% of you guys in my life. So it's actually very, very cool that we can do this.
Kasi dadalhin ko sana yung let me explain. Dadalhin ko sana yung short. Pero sumipa yung pagka-Pinoy ko.
Yung microphone mo.
Ang bigat kasi ng mic na yon, 2 kilograms. Mau-over. Alam mo naman tayo mga Pinoy, ayaw natin nag-excess. Ayaw natin nagbabayad ng excess bagay. So sabi ko, siguro maintindihan nyo naman yung audio ko. Kapalit
You don't
ng
sound
merch.
so bad now, actually.
You sound way better now than earlier.
I don't know what happened.
Kasi
I know, I
bibenta mo
look
sana
better
yung
here. I
t-shirt.
look better
You
here.
look better.
Ang fresh mo dyan.
Fresh mo
I
dyan.
know.
But guys,
Diyan ka na lang lagi. Okay, diyan ka na lang lagi. Pag fresh ka dyan.
Alam mo po, yung formula ko, ang formula ko dito, lumayo ka sa wife mo as far as you can.
let me ask you for the love
lumalayo
of
ka sa wife mo, oh my God.
Buwabata.
I'm
Yeah.
gaining back
Buwabata.
my youth, my happiness,
But ganyan yung
my
kailangan yung
freedom.
Sabi, kabata, kalayaan.
Ay, naku. Are we good travelers? Let me ask this question. Okay, are we as tourists? Since we're talking about going to other countries, do you think Pinoys are looked upon as good travelers?
Oh. Well, there's some rules we don't know, like that you have to be quiet in the bus or the train. Diba? Yung mga ganun. Or don't take photos in the immigration line.
Everybody says no, we're not. We're not
No,
good
we're
travelers.
not.
Are we okay? Like, why are Pinoys not good travelers?
Sa Australia, napaka-conscious nila sa goods na ipapasok mo.
Oh, yeah.
Pagkain, baka nakapagdala ka ng something, yosi and everything. Tayo ba, sa sobrang
Agriculture
natin,
kasi.
pinag-iisipan natin yung, i-declare ko ba to? Hindi. Willing tayong i-sacrifice yung para mailulusot natin. Sobrang higpit ng Australians sa mapapasok mong bagay, pagkain and everything. Sa yung yosi, yung gamot. So i-declare mo talaga, ang Pinoy ang pinakamatagal doon sa bukasan ng maleta. Kasi naipag-argue. Laging may katapat na sorry. Sorry po, hindi ko alam na bawal. Pero doon sa aeroplano, sinasabi nila, we don't accept sorry or, oh, I'm sorry, I was, I thought. So, declare it. So, ang karamihan sa mga nakita kong pila doon, mga Pinoy talaga grabe. Ang dami kasi may nag-attempt pang mag-uwi ng Chicken Joy. Chicken Joy. Nag-attempt mo ba? Can I take this Chicken Joy to my friends? No, hindi pwede talaga yung food. Yun.
One time, pupunta kaming America. This is a long time ago. Bagoong. May dala kaming bagoong para sa relatives. Dude, nakalagay sa blueberry jam na bote. Para hindi halata. Kasi di ba, dark rin, di ba? Yung blueberry jam.
Pretty smart, actually.
Hindi naman ako tinanong. Hindi ako pinwestiyon, di ba? Pero bagoong yun, di ba?
Galing.
What's that, sir? It's blueberry jam.
Doon sa security, ang hirap pasunod ng Pinoy kasi ang gusto ng Pinoy, nakaporma siya. So ang tatanggalin ng Pinoy, belt.
That's my lolo. Lahat ng
Sobrang
kwintas.
dami ng mga bakal-bakal. Pag napasunod ka doon, mahaba pila dahil sa dami ng hinuhubad ng mga Pinoy na mga ganon-ganon. Tapos sobrang medyas na 3, mga ganon. Sobrang saya dito, promise.
Bam, what do you think? I mean, this is probably a tough question for you to answer, but do you think we
Okay naman.
we can use a little bit of improvement?
Hindi, kumbaga tayo. Okay na. I mean, may mga worst nationalities na turista na mas maingay, mas magulo, mas abrasive, mas obnoxious. So okay naman tayo. Yung nakakatawa lang is when you meet other Filipinos nasa tourist destination kayo abroad, yan, parang tahimik kayo na tumitingin-tingin sa museum, sa painting. So yung nakita kang Pinoy, oy, kumusta?
BFF kagad.
Yun yung the best, di ba? Pag may nakasabay kayo in another country na tourist destination, taga saan ka? Ganyan. Senator, kamusta na? Ganyan. Okay po, ayos po. Ganyan.
Saan ka? Quezon City? May kilala kang Mike Chua? Saka ang isang napansin ko, Senator, guys, yung magandang trait natin nagba-backfire. For example, mahilig ang Pinoy na magdala ng isang pasalubong para sa kaibigan na galing sa isang kaibigan without checking the content.
Yes,
ang lakas ng tiwala natin na dadalhin sa bahay natin na naka-package na, can you bring this to my friend? Tapos wala ang alam kung anong laman ng loob. Yung loob.
Yan yung nangyari nga sa akin rin. So yung same bagoong trip na yan, nagdala ako ng tuyo. Okay? Tuyo rin.
Oh, you brought over. This is the smelliest.
So
toy.
you can buy it there.
No. So ano to? This is like maybe 2007, 2008. So padala sa akin, nakabalot ng packaging tape. Hindi ko naman masyadong kilala yung nagpapadala. So I had to open it. So packaging tape, dyaryo, tape ulit, tapos Tupperware. Pagbukas ko, tuyo. Okay? So binalik ko pa lahat talaga, like 5 layers yon. Tapos sinuksok ko sa maleta ko. Kasi di ko malay mo, baka drugs, hindi mo alam kung ano yun eh. Diba? Hindi mo alam kung ano yun eh. But yes, sobrang common yun sa atin na, dali mo naman to sa sa ganyan, no? And you never say no, diba? Para kung mag-no ka, ang sama mong tao, diba?
It's okay.
Puno na kasi bag ko eh.
Yung papadalan mo, may kapalit na box na ipapadala doon sa nagbigay sa'yo. Ito ba yung binigay sa akin? Padala mo naman to kaya.
Pabalik.
I'll be honest.
Pa pala yun.
I've done this where I've traveled and I'm because you have to. I get it, Pam. It's proper etiquette. It's culture. You say do you want pasalubong, and then they'll say what it is, and I'm like, I don't want to get that. So what I'll do is pag uwi ko, bibili ko na lang sa
duty free.
Yeah, or not even duty free, like dito sa US, Amazon. Like I remember I was going somewhere. I was like, hey, can you get me this when you're there? And I'm like, in Amazon ko search, may available, pwede mo naman i-ship dito. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get it for you. And then when I got back, I just Amazoned it to me and then I just gave that as my pasalubong because I don't want to carry that stuff.
Wow.
Iba yung amoy, pare.
So smart.
Iba yung amoy ng tsokolate. Kasi di ba yung amoy suitcase? Iba yung amoy suitcase eh. Amoy balikbayan box.
America.
Oo, iba. May amoy ka na pag bagong may amoy kang masaya. Alam mo, buti na nasa playback siya, si Joy La. Alam mo ba, nag-message sa akin to? Melbourne siya, which is my last stop, November 16. Sabi niya, Alex, pwede pa pabili ng Dunkin' Donut. Isang box. At dali mo sa Melbourne. Una ko, November 7 ang dating ko. Marireceive niya November 16. At may specific pa siyang may mga flavor pa siyang sinabi.
Wow.
Tatlong ganon. May flavor pa siyang specific.
Ew, Bavarian, that's like...
I love
Dude, that's the best. Ano ka ba?
Are you kidding me?
No. I'm not talking about the taste. I'm talking about 7 days later.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's
gonna be
the
blurred.
freezer.
Hindi, delikado na yan. 7 days
Is it?
later.
Is
Oo, delikado na yan.
Blue variant is what it's going to be.
Blue variant.
Completely different color. But anyway, hey, we got to go because, Bam, I know we took 6 minutes off of this and you even came early. So you spent a lot of time here with us today.
Thank you.
I have something for Sen Bam. It's Pepero Day today.
Oh, wow.
11/11.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Gusto ko yan ah.
What is that?
Kay, are you familiar with this? I feel like maybe Kay would be because it's a Korean thing.
Let me Amazon this too so I can have some as
November
well.
11. It's 4
it's
sticks.
sale.
It's Pepero Day.
Is that a Korean thing?
Yeah, it's Pepero Day today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like yung mga Koreano, they really give pepero on 11/11?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Sarap ng pepero. Meron pa ba yan? Maabot ako ba yung pepero? Wala na.
Tanggalin mo yung root. Tanggalin mo yung root.
If I can find Pepero, yes, I'll give it to you.
Pepero ba ang tawag dito? Hindi pepero?
Pepero.
Dito sa sa Adelaide may Chupa Festival.
Next!
Chupa Chups!
Chupa
Yung
Chups.
Lollipop. Chupa Fest.
I'll tell you though,
my
favorite ice cream in the history of ice cream is ice cream bar in Australia called Gay Time. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Please, Lex, go to any supermarket, order Gay Time.
Really?
It is absolutely beautiful. It is such a good ice cream bar. Gay Time.
Oh,
And look at it. Australians are like, yeah, absolutely. I could eat 4 Gay Times. Just Gay Time, Gay Time. It's beautiful.
During the Chupa Fest.
Yeah,
we eat that.
Do it all. Yeah. Okay.
So,
anyway,
nakita ko sa airport, welcome, Chupa Fest. Parang ganun. Sabi ko, wow, I can come.
Lex.
Go to commercial now.
Kaya nga, mga turista ng Pilipino na maingay. Anyway, yeah. Bam, thanks for that. We'll see you on Monday. Yes.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Monday, I think.
Be
Yeah.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye,
be
guys.
safe on your
Bye,
way
Kay,
up
Alex.
north.
Ingat dyan,
Safe
bro.
travels.
Ingat, Kay. Bye, Sammy.
Get to take a
Bye,
break.
Sam.
Bye, Mo.
Yeah, later, brother. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. It's 8:08 on this Monday morning. You'll see the Good Times. We have Mara coming up here in just a little bit as well. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
To 8:13 on this Monday morning. And I say that because, of course, look at us. All in different parts. Now we are truly, each and every one of us, in a different part of the world. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Okay, how long are you going to be in Singapore?
Probably till December.
Oh, so it's true. I thought I saw something like that about you
Who
staying
said
there.
that?
Someone on
I never
playback.
even said it to anyone.
I
oh my
know.
God. Stalker.
Oh, was it you, Lex?
Yeah. I'm signing.
Thanks for announcing
Huh?
without explanation.
Ba't ang tagal?
Sabi ko, matagal ata si Kay doon.
What are you doing
Grabe.
there?
I love how you're so chismosa, Alex. Oh, I won't
Sabi
say.
ko lang, wala ako sinabing date. Sabi ko,
The project. I'm doing a project here.
Ooh.
So I mean, you know how you can't really like say it. So it's kind of weird because you can't. And how will I explain it if I can't say it? You know what I mean? Like it's like I can
Yeah.
give you a clue. It's a
Yeah, but
project.
what's the standard answer? Like, I'm just working on something. It's very exciting.
I'm working
Abangan na
on-
lang. You know, like that's
It's very surreal, and I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Is what I always hear. That's my pet peeve answer that I love to hear. So I've memorized it. It's so surreal. I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
per second.
so surreal, Karylle.
Per second.
Lex, you're also going to be out of town for a little bit. Now, you're coming home after this, Australia trip to come back home just for a short while and then boom.
3 days, 3 to 4 days dyan. Then up to Middle East, Dubai, Oman, and Bahrain.
Oh, might as well tell the dates now to everybody who might be listening. I mean,
Yun.
yeah,
Pero
yeah.
nakita tayo sa Sydney, November 15, and then Melbourne, November 16. So, andito ako sa Adelaide ngayon. This is my third day. So, 2 araw pa ako dito before I fly to Sydney. So, yan. Kita-kita tayo dyan, mga Pinoy sa Sydney and Melbourne, 15 and 16. Tapos, pag uwi ko, babalik ako dyan sa Dubai, November 23, November 28, Oman, November 29, Bahrain. So, sa Bahrain, 2 shows yun, back-to-back, same day. So, please check alexkarylle.com and thecomedycrew.com. Maraming salamat sa mga Pinoy dito. Si CJ Polanco na nagpapahay mo. Dinala kami doon sa isang restaurant na naramdaman ko talaga yung sinabi mo na talagang hindi talaga tayo makakalaban sa mga ibang bansa in terms of looks, man. Pumunta kami doon, the whitest Australian na nakita ko na I felt like parang naiya ako maglakad kasi baka ma-orderan ako. Alam mo yun? Sobrang ganda ng mga na binabawi ko na yung sinasabi ko na kailangan natin mag-step up talaga bilang Pinoys.
How do we do that? That takes 4, 5, 6,000 years of evolution for us to step up.
Maraming salamat kay CJ and then of course, sa mga nag-aasikaso dito sa TJP Productions, kay Bong and Tyron, ang saya dito sa Adelaide. Ayun.
We talked about that last time with Bamba. I think I'll save a conversation for the podcast. Are you going to be on the podcast this weekend, Lex?
Yes.
Yeah? Or you're going to, okay. Well, in the Philippines, yes? You'll be back this weekend.
Sa Sabado, dito pa ako.
Yeah.
So tuloy-tuloy na your travels, like all the way to Middle East ba to?
No, uwi muna ako ng 3 days sa Pilipinas.
Okay, got it.
Kasi baka masyado ka ng bumata.
Oo nga.
Pero may sasabihin ako sa inyo na parang K to, parang K.
Oh, go. Are you excited?
Parang K to. May project akong lalabas next year. I'm very thankful kay Sam O.
Oh my gosh, is it happening? Is it?
Oh my gosh.
You're going to be
I'm not
an
gonna
Opa?
say it. I'm not gonna say
You're going to
it.
be an Opa?
Easy.
I know what you're talking about. Is it really?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Look at you. Are you excited or nervous?
That is super surreal. It's surreal, right? You were gonna say?
Yes.
Whoa.
Sobrang powerful ni Sam O.
No, that's not me.
Whoa.
It's not me.
Lahat
Sam,
ng gusto nyo, mga
galing.
pangarap nyo gusto matupad, padaanin nyo kay Sam O.
Wait, do me a
Question.
favor. Put it on the group chat because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
This
Question,
is
question.
huge. Oh,
Pagbabayaran mo pa rin ba si Sam O dun sa ninakaw niyang cap
which I'm wearing
na
today.
merch mo?
Huwag natin gamitin yung ninakaw.
Ano? Pinitik.
It was rightfully mine
Hiniram
as a part of
forever.
the show.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to my derma who's tuned in. Hi, Doc Candy. Call us.
See?
You used to call the show.
It's such a medical
Wow.
freaking doctors.
Medical show.
Just
Thank you
so
to our doctor, my doctor in Health Cube. I had my executive checkup. She listens. She's like, kaya pala wala ka dun ngayon. Nagpa-check up ka pala sa akin. I was just like,
Check
wow.
up kita. Diba?
Diba? Powerful.
Let me FB live our checkup.
You know, when we travel, though, as the both of you guys are traveling right now, and we were talking about Pinoys being good or bad, just travelers. But like, so you were saying, you just feel different. You feel fresh. Maybe you dress a little differently when we're abroad. Do we tend to do that also as a people? We just kind of overdress to overplay the part when we go to different countries.
Sa akin, ang nakita ko, of course, the weather muna yung factor. Diba? The weather. Pero,
You're about to start summer, if not already.
yeah, medyo magsasama pero malamig pa rin siya. Tapos laging sinasabi parang bagyo ang terminology nila. Pero nakita ko di sa Australia, yung pride nila for parang ano sila na oo, may OFWs. Meron naman dito mga talagang dito ng residents. So, pag nagsalita ka, you cannot generalize. Kailangan sabihin mo, hello, Pinoys in Australia. Kasi may mga taong hindi sila nagtatrabaho, kundi
You mean they're sensitive? They're sensitive if they are...
Parang may ganong parang ganon, para sa clapping lang. Parang ganon. So, wag natin sabihin na, yung mahirap mentality, I think meron ditong mga Pinoy na wala ng mahirap mentality. They have embraced the culture of yung country kung nasaan sila. Parang,
that's so wild. Okay, that's so wild. And to just kind of apologize to talk about myself, but when I am referred to as Phil Am, I get insulted. So when I am from the Philippines, that's where I am from. That is that's the way I introduce myself. And when people go in there, Phil Am, or what's even worse, like Amboy, I actually get upset at it. Now, I'm not going to be demonstratively upset, but inside, I'll just correct them. So, Metro, not that it's a very wokey thing of me to do, but I'll always go, no, I'm actually from the Philippines. That's what So what you're saying is kind of the opposite.
Hindi naman. Gusto Pinoy sila, pero ibig sabihin, wala na sila yung parang, kasi pagkagaling ka sa Pinoy, Pilipinas, third world country, ganon, ang ini-embrace nila is the attitude na you can be successful as a Filipino. Parang ganon. Hindi yung nawala na yung... Do you get it? Parang meron silang pride sa ginagawa nila. They're there. Hindi tayo considered as third world. Parang meron silang ganong aura na pinapakita na Pinoy pa rin, pero meron kaming equal. We're talented.
Oh, that's good.
Society, may attitude sila. May silang confidence sa sarili nila na equal tayo. Nakikita ko hindi tayo parang ibang parang consider mong bisita doon. Parang na-embrace nila kagad yung nakaka-adjust yung mga Pinoy. So nawawala yung nila. Nakukuha nila yung ng Australian. So meron silang konting pride sa ginagawa nila.
But not naman like, but not naman like disowning, where they came from.
No.
Yeah, walang ganun.
Pinoy na, pero ang ibig sabihin, yung demeanor nila, meron silang certain pride dito na ginagawa nila na we're not anymore third world citizens.
We're neither, I mean, it might even be just we're neither just Filipino or neither just Australian. We belong.
Meron silang dito. Meron silang, nakikita mo yung pride ng mga Pinoy dito sa Australia na parang meron silang sariling identity nila. So doon ako natutuwa.
Cool.
Interesting.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I wonder if there's any other countries like that. I mean, I'm sure there are. The Phil-Ams are like that. There's going to be a good chunk. And the ones in Europe. But if you're in Asia, you don't have that, right? Because we're all Asians. Like in Singapore, are there other Pinoys who are like, well, Singaporean, I'm from here. I've lived here long enough. If you're from Asia, you tend to still be very Philippine dominant compared to, say, when you're outside of Asia. Like, that's kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't tell then because the accent already, they've adapted.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a cousin who's half Singaporean.
Wait, you're a little low. You're actually
no. There, it has this.
Yep.
I have a cousin who's half Singaporean. You can't really tell na he's Pinoy. But his kids are very Pinoy, cute. Like, I don't know. Sometimes parang siguro they just adapt so the accent so that people can understand them better here. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I will discuss this with everyone I meet.
Phenomenon with.
Yeah, but shout out to the bartender who gave us so many drinks last night.
Oh my gosh.
Jess.
Free food again. Free drinks, free dessert.
Ayoko na. Please. Tama na. Hindi na kaya.
Real quick though, Sam, if I ask you, as a Korean who has grown up in the Philippines, and you're very Filipino, in fact, probably more than you are Korean, honestly, culturally and all that stuff, that's debatable for you if you want. But when you go home to Korea, is there a kind of look down part to it because you're not actually from there? And I don't even know if you have an accent that they can.
Are you barok?
I don't know. Yeah, are they like, you didn't grow up here?
What I get is I do speak pretty good Korean for someone who's been away for so long. I don't feel like, they look down on me because I'm not a Korean living over there. Personally, I think when I was younger, I would feel conflicted about it, like, because I would feel like I don't belong in either, right? But I think now I see it as a positive. Like, I don't have to choose. I'm both. And that's it. And I like that.
I wonder if do they just not tell you? They're like, this girl's Korean's pretty crunk.
Grabe yung crap.
Probably. Yeah, probably. And then they find out I've been away for like 38 years. And then they're like, oh my gosh, that's so good.
Do you have the bagoong in your soup? What is it like about our dishes, Filipino in the cuisine, that the Koreans get scared of? So like, you eat that crap over there?
Probably balut.
Still, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That seems to be the number one.
But they love Jerry's Grill na yung mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Like they love to just hang out there.
Is that a Korean thing to do sa atin? Jerry's Grill.
Jerry's Grill. Sisig. Like safe yung ganun, ano? Yun yung safe for them.
Did some vlogger do like a Filipino food special and do a mukbang at Jerry's Grill or something like that?
I think Sandara.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it.
Parang she was so, yeah. No, parang it doesn't scare them, no? Balut is scary, but Jerry's is super safe.
And there's a balut dish. I think there's a sizzling balut dish in Jerry's Grill too.
Oh.
Lex, do me a favor when you get to Dubai, because the big craze is that chocolate, right? That big Dubai chocolate that everybody's losing their brains. And this was the Filipino, Pinoy, who is the one who kind of invented it, right? It's all the craze on TikTok and all that.
This is the pasalubong that I want, Lex. Thank you.
What
flavor?
The Dubai chocolate, okay?
Yeah, and it's the Filipino guy who made it, invented it. He said it took him a month to do it, and the interior, I forgot what it is because I'm not really stronghold in culinary stuff, but it's supposed to be just the single greatest thing ever in human existence. Sam, how much is this thing though?
I've never had legit Dubai chocolate. I don't know.
Well, the one, but I mean, you're talking about the one because I thought it was expensive.
I do know that it's not cheap. Correct.
Yeah. So when you're like, Alex, ito yung gusto kong pasalubong, and then if you use it, if it were the equivalent and not chocolate, it's like, Alex, pasalubong naman. Oh, what? Yung ano to, off-white na shoes. Baka naman sobrang mahal. Somebody's saying here it's $20. It's $20. 2,000
pesos.
That's not so bad. Then let's do that.
Sige, sapat akong naipon.
Wow.
Australia, may sapat akong naipon para dun sa Diba? Alam mo, isa pa sa mga, nung nasa Singapore ako, nag-chachapi ba ako? Hindi.
No.
Hindi.
But your volume is really low.
Yung nasa Singapore ako, isa rin sa mga nakita ko mga is dapat na bago natin lalo na pag Hong Kong and Singapore yung nagiging tatak ng mga Pinoy na parang automatic domestic helpers. Walang pang-ano sa mga DH na pero it's about time dapat hindi tayo ma-identify sa isang trabaho na parang alam mo yun ginagawang joke dati na DH pero hindi naman lang sa Pinoy worldwide. Ang dami talagang grabing yung position nila sa isang trabaho. For example, yung Australia, napunta nga dito na lumipad sa helicopter, meron siyang mataas na posisyon to be able to fly here and go back there. So, nakita ko na parang unti-unti na nagbabago yung image ng Pinoy sa world. Yung sa world, bukod sa nurses and everything, ang gagaling na ng Pinoy sa iba't ibang field. At
I wonder if that's how the Indians in the Philippines feel. We always get 5'6". Puro 5'6" lang kami. When they look at us, 5'6" lang. And I wonder if that's the same frustration where you think about a group of people and you automatically think they must work in this. And that's what we were talking about earlier with Bam. It's what's the next big career stronghold for us as Pinoys? And IT might be it. I don't know if we can really compete against the Indians. They really got that down. But there might be another industry that we can absolutely crush. It could be something in the arts. It could be in fashion design. It could be in food, right? It could be things like that where things that we know we're really good at. We just need to go out there and really
hype it up. Yeah.
Tingin ko sa fashion, matindi tayo. Sa totoo lang.
Lalo na sa Dubai. Yeah.
Oh, sa fashion.
But fashion's so hard to jump into. I think in culinary we can really make a mark, and it doesn't have to be with our cuisine. It's just the absolute talent of the chef. I totally think that's definitely in the cards for us. So anyway, we got to take a break because we're at our 30 right now, right? Yep, it's 8:30. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go away.
Happy birthday, Amari.
Good times.
Is this a breakup song? I haven't really had the chance to kind of dissect what the lyrics are because every time we hear it, we zone in so much on the wag ako part that I actually forgot to even think. What is the song about?
Don't break up with me. Wag ako, ganon.
Hindi.
Medyo.
Good luck, babe. Good luck sa'yo.
Good luck, babe. Wag ako.
Wag ako. Wag ako. Does it still?
Honestly, I have no idea. What is this really? Is it a breakup song? I think it is.
Yeah, good luck sa'yo. It's like a parting thing, no?
You know what's funny? Because when you say good luck, it's such a positive thing, but said in a negative way. Like maybe back in the day when you tell people "good day to you," it's like
they used to say that.
Oh yeah. Back in the 50s or 40s, I say good day. Very British. Say good day. And then good luck sa'yo is a insult.
Dapat ganyan. Naku, good luck.
Naku, good luck sa'yo. I feel, are there any other phrases that are used? I mean, they're positive, but they're used in such a negative way. Are there any other ones outside of that?
I'm sure. What's that, Lex?
Yung ganda.
Galing mo dyan.
Ganda mo.
Galing mo dyan.
Ganda mo. Yeah, positive yun, di ba? Pero pag hindi ba mo na, ganda mo, girl. Galing mo dyan.
Bibo.
Award.
Yeah.
Ito, Vito, siya, God bless na lang.
Awardan ka dyan mo.
God bless na lang.
God bless na lang. That's, remember, we're talking about insults. We're not talking about, I don't know. I am.
Good
Going
luck.
the best.
Anything,
Good luck.
anything with a proper delivery, I think, could become insulting.
Hindi. Kasi even the one you were, ito, deserve. No, deserve is medyo negative. Medyo negative yun.
Tuloy mo lang. Sige, tuloy mo yan.
But that's not a compliment. No. Tuloy mo lang is, it's more like, I dare you, right?
Sige.
Ito. I saw one here that I thought was kind of good. Hold on, God, where is it? Bless your heart. No, that's never. We were trying to. Salamat na lang sa lahat. Because that means you didn't do anything. Husay mo. It's that's another good one. Another good one.
Ang perfect mo.
Brilliant.
Ang perfect mo. Ang perfect mo dyan. Ikaw na perfect.
Yeah. Ikaw na perfect is such an insult. But again, framed in a very positive. Ikaw na magaling is, yes, another one. I'm trying to read here. There's so many. Some of these are kind of ultra bastos. But yung Eddie Wow, nobody, I mean, you could kind of say, you say that in a you could kind of, it's both hybrid. Molava says good times. Yes. Again, let me give you a little history lesson. The title Good Times is because it was meant to be sarcastic. It was a line that I would say all the time. If you told me a bad story, like, hey, I just got fired, I'd be like, oh, good times. It's super sarcastic. So when we call it Good Times on the show, it's really meant as a sarcastic thing. It's not that, oh, you listen to the show and you'll have a good time. It's really more meant. We knew that everything we were going to be on the show is probably kind of risque or kind of negative, and we just call it Good Times as a sarcastic thing to it.
Even the positive version I like. But please don't tell me Eddie Meow is the new thing. No.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Eddie Meow. Hold on. I think I'm okay with that.
Oh, Eddie Meow. Oh.
I think I'm okay with Eddie Meow.
If there's an actual cat involved, it's cute.
Yan sa meow, 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 meow.
Oh, yun ba yun?
Yeah, that's where it's from. For sure. The meow, meow, meow. But I think I'm okay. I subscribe to Eddie Meow.
Pero anong tono ng meow? Can't just say Eddie Meow.
Oh,
You
well,
have to,
no one's gonna
Eddie
go.
meow. May hand pa. Eddie meow.
That's okay.
Nobody's gonna. People like the pussy log. That could be a thing. Okay, you weren't here for pussy.
Kanina. Yeah, no, I remember now, yeah.
This is something I saw a little while back. What is this I'm seeing about you being on Bumble?
Oh, I talked about it.
Ooh.
No, I talked about it.
Oh my God.
No,
What's
I'll
your
tell you this.
profile pic? Like this?
Oh.
So, totoo? Are you trying out Bumble?
Yeah, so I tried it. I talked about this, and I was saying that locally, kasi diba, medyo, what's the term? Geographical is kind of how it is. And I really don't know how to use this thing. I have no idea. So people are like, no, you can travel and you can do all that stuff. But I was saying, when you swipe left, swipe right, that because everyone's so big here, everyone's so fat on thing that when I'm swiping left on them, it's slower. It's like so slow.
No.
That was what I was. Wait, but I'll tell you this. And this is why I was saying earlier, I want to save it for the podcast is, okay, fine. Medyo mababa yung
Why is Alex losing his mind? What is going on?
Medyo mababa yung tingin natin.
Pag napakinggan yung sinabi niya, sinasabi ko sa inyo.
No.
Maka-cancel tayo 3 times.
Oo. Taba ng mga tao. Pag swipe right, sobrang bilis kasi sexy rin.
Swipe left na raw niya, may naiiwan pa rin sa naiiwan pa rin na.
Whoa. You're gonna get banned on the app.
I'm feeling
Hindi niya raw mas-swipe left kasi yung bigat.
Eddie Meow.
Eddie Meow.
No, sincerely, man. I'm like, wow, everyone's so big.
So yung sincerely pa.
But there's a lot of also kind of common things you'll see. Like everyone's got this nose ring. The one that does this. I don't know what it's called.
Like the septum, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, the one where it's like here and then just a circle. Because again, I don't socialize. So and then of course I'm not looking for dates at any time. So I'm like, okay, I'll just download it, see what's that. Everyone's got that freaking ring. I'm like, oh, everyone looks like a bull. So anyway, So, di ba sabi ko sa'yo na medyo hindi tayo mabenta, no? Pero, nung nag-travel ako and I'm saying this kasi marami sila nakikinig ngayon dito. Nakamatch ko eh. So,
Nakamatch mo. Nakikinig?
nakikinig.
Oh!
Eddie, congrats.
Interesting.
Eddie, eh. Oh, yung
Eddie, meow. Oh.
mabenta tayo sa ibang bansa. Sa ibang lahi, medyo
Yung
mabenta.
friend natin na pariwara. Pumasok sa kadiliman. Go ahead, friend. Go, friend. Kwento mo yan, friend.
I'm serious.
Kwento mo yan eh.
No, the thing is like the phone doesn't go off. It just goes off the hook. It's just constant.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sobra. It's yeah, it's intense. Ang dami like
Wow.
when you wake up in the morning like, "Oy." Like just message after message. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Have you made I don't know, maybe possible, legit connection?
The Bumble community, you're a huge success mo.
Well, I know. I mean,
Huge success.
Does anyone recognize you on there?
oh yeah. That's
Oh,
why
they do.
I had initially like the first couple of days was just a bunch of like people listeners on. So what I did is I put my profile on like hidden. Like you can't actually see. So you'll never see.
Massive result.
Yeah, if you actually look for me there, you won't see it. I'm actually invisible. Like I don't because for those reasons. It was just kind of a lot of that.
Famous people problems.
Yeah.
Hey, remember
So
when we
what's
had
the
Pia
question?
Wurtz back on the show? Remember when we had Wurtz back on the
So what's the question? Aray na mga... Aray na mga...
Bakit? Gusto lang niya mag-flex.
Ayop
Ano
tong
ba?
mga to.
No. It's a thing we do on the podcast. When people are telling a story about love, you'll hear me go, "Okay, stop it. What's the question?" I get so angry at the long-winded stories that I just kind of break them there. But no, I mean, Sam, you didn't do it prior to your, because you're in the new relationship here. I don't think. Obviously, online dating wasn't a thing when Alex was single. And Kay, I mean, you've been together with the L for quite some time now. I'm assuming it wasn't available, or if it was in its infancy. And you had no problems getting dates anyway. Like you said, you were dating quite a bit prior to you getting married and settling down and finding even Yael. So, Sam, maybe were you ever tempted prior to your boyfriend?
Oh, like recently?
Yeah.
No, because years back I had like a moment on Tinder and I met like the worst person.
So you did it. So okay, that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so you did jump in. All right. So and how was it?
Worst person?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna work.
Wait. Repeat that whole story. I missed it. What did you say? You had a Tinder thing and then what?
And then I connected with somebody and it didn't work out. I mean, it was pretty horrible. And so that was that.
Nag-meet kayo?
Yeah.
Sam?
Mm.
Hindi ko na-imagine na...
Sam, what is someone doing with your faith life on Tinder?
Oh, this was before all that.
Okay, so why
Way
was it so
before.
horrible? Okay, why was it so horrible?
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it's the fact that we met on a dating app. It was just like the person that I happened to connect with, just didn't turn out to be a very good person, which then made me just like shut down the whole thing.
Oh, ganun siya kasama, no? Pinasarap niya establishment.
Is it because he took you to a place where yung food hindi masarap?
Oh, one of the things. No, just kidding.
I was expecting the experience to be worse.
Mm.
It is not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be a bit of a mess. But
So may
no,
nakakilala ka mo na pumasok na sa ano mo? Yung parang pasok?
oh, madami. So,
Talaga ba?
So are we gonna have any
Ha?
dates soon? Is that?
Ah, ganun ba?
Take your time.
Alam mo, kunwari talaga yung mga... Si Kay lang yung walang kwento eh. Lahat sila may kwento. The both of them already may kwento, pero si Kay lang yung wala.
Hmm.
So, this is all acting that Alex is doing here.
Oh, you know.
Oh, Lex.
Look at Sam. Sam is acting too. Look at this. Look at this acting moment.
Ah!
Hindi?
What?
Ako?
Yeah, Yeah, how could Lex? He's been...
Oo, hindi ako pwede mag-Tinder.
Hindi. Never mind.
No.
No, we're not.
Ikaw pala frustrate mo. Ikaw nang lagit sa... Parang sinasabi mo, si Alex.
We're snapping.
Kasi kapag
I sent you the other day, and then I sent Sam this morning.
That was that connection? That's where it happened?
That's from Tinder?
Whoa!
I told you.
Wala nga akong Tinder. Never mind.
Wow mo, ikaw pa na-frustrate sa amin mo, ha?
Yes.
Hindi niyo na-gets yung sinasabi niya. Apparently, gulong-gulo pala talaga sila. They're not acting.
Oo, akala ko, ano to, parang sariling sikap to.
Yeah, I only saw the Bumble thing today.
Sarili.
Akala ko, sa mall, o kaya sa airport, nailala mo, yung the usual mo.
Are you sure you're not being catfished?
No, I mean, there's like
patay ba kay ate? Sisirain nyo.
May Zoom,
ay, may ganon. May ano.
Nakakatawa yung
ito ayoko kaibigan si Sam eh. Yung ano kayo, alam mo, yung kilala ko, bilang sa sese, bilang may magsasabi, sigurado ka ba dyan?
No, that's a very Pinoy thing. So recently I started playing pickleball, right? And when I posted a pickleball video of, me playing, people are sending me a message, ay nako, you'll get Achilles stare. And then like, ingatan mo yung elbow mo.
Uy, grabe naman yun.
Stretch ka lang, yun lang naman yun.
Yun nga, but like the way,
the worst.
Again, is this a Pinoy thing or is this a human being thing? And the reason why I always ask this question, is this a Pinoy thing or is this a human being thing? Is because our social media following is so strongly Pinoy that we don't know if that's just the way the internet people are, or Pinoys are just like this. We're not international stars. We're Philippine public figures. Right? So I'm like, that's a Pinoy thing. But my goodness, I post a video of me playing pickleball. I get like 10 messages or DMs. May injure ka. It's like, I don't get it.
Ganyan yan. Sinayang mo lang pera mo dyan. Pag bumili ka ng sapatos, pag pinupunos mo, ang dami-daming naghihirap ngayon, yan pa inuna mo.
I buy a paddle and the thing is like, uy, hindi pang beginner yan yung paddle mo, pang advanced. Like, okay.
Daming expert daming expert na, promise.
Let's take a call here. 8631-0899. Good morning. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Who's this?
Hello? Ba't kinontra yung energy natin?
Hello, who's this?
Hi.
Where are you calling from? This sounds like an international.
This is John.
John, where are you calling from?
It is.
Yeah,
Whoa.
where?
Sydney.
No
yes,
way.
I get it. The dog here.
I just wanted to ask you.
Hold on. This is where we put on my Bumble
I'm really
profile.
curious.
I can tell where you're calling from. Go.
I'm really curious between Mo and Sam. What would make you guys swipe right? Especially Sam. I'm so surprised that she used to be on Tinder or something.
It was like 5 minutes.
Alam mo, hindi ko binabasa yung bio. Swipe right ka agad kung maganda. I don't even, just weird. I don't need all that info.
Well, because with Bumble, it's more, they provide you with more details, right? Like hobbies, you have to write down all of this stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I think when you're on something like that, definitely like physical appearance comes into play a lot more because you don't have a whole lot to go with.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know what? I've done this because
after a while,
Neffy says swipe right tapos trans pala. That has happened to me at least 6 times.
Is that right?
Yeah. Tapos, ang dami nang message sa akin. And then binabasa ko yung profile. So, ay, trans. Didn't know that. Okay. I'm like, oh, hey, thumbs up.
Well, that happened to me here. That happened to me here in Sydney. I had no idea that you're not supposed to parang hindi siya sinasabi lagi. Nalaman ko na lang after like 2 dates.
They're not upfront about it.
Oh, you went on 2 dates.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. The person didn't look like she's trans. And I talked to my friends because I was living near Paddington area. That was near the LGBTQ area. Mas maraming gay bar doon and etc. So, noon, nagbabumble ako doon. May nakamatch ako. She looks so pretty and feminine na. So, I had no idea. But in the end, I'm so friends with the person. Like, not really close friends, but sabi ko lang na I'm not, I'm looking for, I was just straightforward. I'm looking for a female. That they understand, but apparently they don't, say it out front. Which, yeah,
I think there's an option to that. There's an option to do that, and I've seen many people do that. I think it really is based on the individual who did not want to know. But Chatty here says, "How did you not notice?" It was a very kind of witty comment there. Yeah, I honestly I don't think it's a generalization. I think one person does it, maybe a person doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Plus,
well, no,
there's
hey,
some trans people who are.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Oy, manood ka ba? Manood ka ba sa akin?
Oh, that's a good point. Are you going to watch?
Yes, actually.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Bring your new date.
Ayoko na sabihin kung sino ako, pero naging caller na ako before. Renote ko yung show ni Alec.
Ay, thank you.
All right. Well, make sure to get some merch, have it signed, all that stuff. Okay?
Gusto ko lang mag-statement din tayo. Para may atrasan tayo mo. May atrasan tayo.
Have a good day. Sorry. Have a good day, sir. Thanks. Lex, what are you saying?
Para lang, kunyari meron tayong sense of dito, yung social, ang transgender, kung meron talagang gusto mo transgender, it's okay, It's just happen to be the caller is looking for a female. Thank you very much.
Well, he was upfront about it naman.
Kasi galing tayo sa CMMA mo.
What was all of that body? What was all that body?
Catholic mass media. We're aiming for Catholic mass media.
Yes.
Need to be, socially.
2025, we're coming after you.
This is the attitude in Australia. This is when you're in Australia.
Parang wala kang arms.
When they walk down the street and say, "Hello, look at this."
Yan.
Pero sinasabi ko sa iyo dito, matitigas ang mukha ng mga langaw dito para.
Grabe nga, no?
Random.
Pag dumapo langaw sa iyo, kahit kausapin mo, ganun mo, hindi siya aalis.
That's why you need those hats, yung gaganon-ganon mo. Tas...
Dito laging may reminder, be careful with bees and snakes.
Wow.
Yeah, no, listen.
Playground.
Yeah, I've lived in Australia, and I know there's a lot of the Australians that are listening to the show, and I mean this with no offense, but I cannot live there long term. You are not the top of the predatory list. You are not the top of the food chain when you're a human being. And it's not that I go to other countries or in our country and kill animals and all of that stuff, but I just don't want to be number 3, 4, 5 as a human. Like, I don't want Homo sapiens to be the 6th most dangerous animal in the country. And that's what you get in Australia. The spiders, the snakes, all the other animals there can kick your ass. And they're in your house. What is that, Legs? Yeah.
There's yung mga butas-butas na yan.
Yeah. There's a really good chance in that hole is the 3rd most venomous spider in the history of the world. Like, there's a really good room.
Look at my room.
Yeah.
Standard, Mohan standard, Mo Twister standard is my room.
Yes, that's my rooms in Europe. There is you have to.
May talian kayo ng whatever sa post.
Oh my gosh.
Catholic Mass Media Award. Hello.
Para doon sa mga tuwalya, Sam-O, ang Pinoy, kailangan natin ng sampayan na ano na nasa isip mo? Nasa isip mo, ikaw yun. Ang sinasabi ko, pag nakakita tayo ng post, nalagyan niya ng mga maduduming damit.
Sure.
Get out of the gutter.
Ka?
Get out of the gutter.
That's my line. You're so annoying.
Ow! Nagamit ko rin. Shit, thank you.
Kulang. Get your mind out of
Did
the
you
gutter.
say that? Oh my gosh.
Can't say that.
All right, wrap it up.
And then you did like some kind of godly move, like, wow, thank you, Lord. Shit, nagamit.
Oh. Ticking all the boxes, are we?
Oh, man.
Salamat Diyos, shit, nagamit ko rin.
Don't repeat it na, diba, Mohan?
I know, but it's just the sentence structure. It's very unique. Choice of words. Okay, so who's on tomorrow? Lex, are you back tomorrow? Yes.
Back. Ang concern ko lang naman yung quality ng yung yung standard mo sa audio eh.
This is good. Yeah,
This is not okay. It's just good. It's not great. And
so pwede na. Sobrang.
Its presence
pwede
alone,
na.
my presence alone make this great.
you
Please
have
don't
no
come back.
USB mic?
Ever.
Is that a USB mic or mic ng laptop?
No, this is Rode. Don't be Rode.
Oh.
I just get closer. Then just hold it close to your face. It changes everything.
This, but sometimes I tend to shout more with all my emotion and everything, with my passion.
Yeah, and it's
feelings.
better.
It's better. It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kay.
The distance.
Congrats, ha.
It's
Positive
from
and
a
negative.
distance.
Okay,
Galing mo
congrats sa'yo.
dyan. Galing mo dyan.
Kay, you're here tomorrow, yes?
Yes, but tonight is my podcast drop. So please listen to Kay's Drama
Biga.
on Spotify.
Bigyan natin si Kay ng konting moment. Kay, ganyan ka talaga umawak ng mic? Ganyan pa talagang mic? Proper?
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Lex, if one of those spiders bites you tonight, you will not be on the show tomorrow because death is usually a 30-minute.
Hashtag
Yep. So,
Spider-Man.
yeah, exactly.
Happy birthday kay Amari. O, para matapos yung playback yun na yan.
A merry happy birthday. She listens all the time. Thank you.
So, Case Drama tonight, podcast drops. Please do check it
Yes.
out. Any detail on that? Any teaser?
Oh yeah, we run and walk and eat.
Oh, one of those again.
Yeah, because we were walking for 2 hours because we got lost. Wala kaming map. We followed our hearts.
Oh, fine.
Okay, you've been to Japan, you've been to Korea, you've been to the regional powers when it comes to food. Singapore #1 though, right? Because it has all of that.
Right. Yeah. And at
What's
any
the
price point.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Parang if you have only $5, whatever, diba? Yun yung budget mo. Or sige, let's make it 10 na pala.
No one says Singaporean food as the best food, but the best place to eat, Singapore.
Correct. Yes.
Freaking
Singapore, man.
crushes when it comes to restaurants. My goodness, it's kind of nuts. Sam, we didn't get a chance for you to plug. You might as well do that now.
I'm
yes.
fine. You know what? I'm so behind on commercials. I'm so stressed. Let's go.
Okay, hanging out with you guys. Thanks. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good luck sa'yo,
Good luck
Samo.
talaga sa akin. So behind.
Good luck.
Ito, I can do this. Good to this day.
Anna,
Let's
6
go.
a.m.
Let's go. Let's go.
Even better.
Now.
Even better. 6
Go.
a.m. Bye,
Wrap it
guys.
up. Okay. Bye.
Good times. Good times.